Testing. I'm going to turn the mic down a little bit today because I don't want to be held up too much. I looked at some VODs yesterday and the mic volume was actually pretty loud. So I'm going to be turning it down a bit for today's stream. Thanks for tuning in if you guys are watching. Oh no, the dreaded load times. Mr. Judge Doth Hunt is online. Very, very nice. Alright, we have a test of time here. And we are going to get straight into running some trials. I'm going to try to build some currency to craft go with. We're going to be doing some profit crafting today, maybe. Not too sure, because crafting is kind of dead, because the market's dead, but we're still going to try our best. And see what we can do. Although I am lagging quite a bit right now. Quite a bit. Very nice, very nice. We have made it. Alright, so we're going to come into here. We are going to... I mean, we could always corrupt, or we actually can't Chaos Orb this. Alright, any day now when we want to load in would be very nice. Okay, awesome. We have loaded. Let's see where we're going. We have full honor. I mean, we could go down and just take Honed Claws or something. Why not? We get a merchant along the way, I think. And we have 570 water, and we're going to get a water fountain here, so we should be chilling. But we are lagging quite a bit. It should fix as the stream goes on a little bit, hopefully. Once everything in my memory loads in. At least hopefully. Hopefully it does. Everything is invisible, oh well. We're playing blind. But we still complete the trial. I think this is one of the bugged ones. I think there's still a rare left alive, but did not register it. We go forward. Some of these afflictions are going to suck a little bit, but There's nothing we can do about it. And I keep saying but, and I'm not too sure why. So... Are traps disabled? Hopefully they are. Okay, they are. I was going to say, I couldn't see them regardless. My lightning spear and the monsters are still invisible. We need to put our buckler on for the traps. 85% evasion is a lot nicer than... wait, what the heck? Why do I have no evasion? Oh, because I swapped my weapon sets around. That's why. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Crikey's, mate. Alright, let's look at the, I mean, we could get All-Seeing Eye by buying this, and then we can also get Restore Honor on Venerating a Shrine. That should help a little bit. And, yeah, we'll just go towards the Fickle of the Wind, because we'll be able to get all of our honor back before the boss, should we lose any. Oh my gosh, the start of the stream is always so rough with the trials. It's actually always so rough. Yo, Alec, how are you doing, brother? I hope you are doing well and having a nice day. I think this was what, the easy layout? Yeah, it was, but unfortunately we lost some honor. We can always get it back by just using one of these honor shrines that are coming up. So we have a Merchant, Gauntlet, Escape. We could just do the ritual, though. So, like, the rest of the room should be pretty free, right? Gauntlet is free, but ritual, maybe not so much. Hopefully I start loading in sometime soon. I mean, we have All-Seeing Eye, right? So we can just restore honor and remove Scrying Crystal. Not that Scrying Crystal matters anyways. As long as we don't remove, like, Ornate Dagger, Adrenaline Vial, Glowing Orb, Honored Challenger. I mean, really, at this point, it doesn't matter what boons or afflictions we have, but earlier in the league, if you're just starting off and you're doing trials, definitely something to consider. Guys, the real question is, do we, the real question is, do we do some Trial of Chaos? Okay, we can get Sanguine Vial too, and we can grab Moment's Peace, so we don't have to worry about the next room, which is, you know, a ritual room, so it doesn't really make a difference. This room should be pretty free as is. Still having very long loading times. Hopefully it gets better on the next trial. Come on. I hate Lightning Spear, man. Please, man. Please, man. Alright. We should be good. Now we go to Escape Trial. Blessings of Fickle of the Wind. Doing good. What charms am I running? Never seen those before. These are the Rite of Passage Golden Charms. I dropped one of these on a map in solo play with no rarity or quant. On the map, they are like around 100 divs. I think this is maybe a bit too overpriced. I think you can probably buy one for a lot cheaper and divine it for like 90 divines, probably, or maybe even 100. But these are very, very good. Every time I kill a rare, I get 60% evasion, 100% increased crit chance, 30% skill speed, and 15% movement speed. So it's actually like massive. I have two cat charms and one stag charm. The stag one isn't really as useful. It's not as good. I'm not gonna lie. It gives extra damage as lightning damage with the move speed and the skill speed. But rather than giving evasion and crit, it gives all res, which is kind of useless because most people are probably res capped, unless you're running the wand that you know, reduces 30% of your resistances. Okay, we actually got Moment's Peace again. Huge ticket item I ever got. Yeah, and in probably the 1,000 maps I ran, I literally got this like a week ago. I think there's a short on my channel of it, but we got it from a 0 rarity map with 0 rarity gear on from just a random wisp, like on a tower, a precursor tablet map for a tower. So this was one of the coolest drops I ever got. But I think I paid like 150 div for this other one, or 145, and then I had to divine it. And then Spirit of the Stag I also paid like 150 for, but like I said, this one's not bad, but personally I prefer the evasion and the crit chance, because when I get the crit chance, it actually crit caps me, and so I deal double damage, and then I run an evasion build, so I go up a lot of evasion, which is very nice. But yeah, they're awesome charms. I love them. They're amazing. They're probably the biggest upgrade that anyone could ever get for mapping or anything along those lines. 30% skill speed alone is more skill speed than you can get in your entire Atlas passives, pretty much. And it basically makes your Lightning Spear instant cast. So if this weren't a Lightning Spear league, I'd say skill speed is definitely a lot worse. But because everybody's really running Lightning Spear, it's just, yeah, it's almost just heavily superior. I need to find my copy pastas. All right, we must come here. But yeah, that's awesome that you got one as a drop as well. They were super rare at the start of the league. They were worth like a mere minimum for any one of them, which I used to think was way overpriced, but after I seen what they did, I probably would have paid like a mirror for Spirit of the Cat if I ever had a mirror at one time. Something I would say. Let's see. We need to get our copy pasta ready. We need to post in TFT the Forbidden Trove, and then we must also post. Oh gosh, there's like 5 people posting, which means that it's probably dead right now. This might be a dead strat because I saturated it by coming out with my videos. It's definitely died down the more people that have watched my videos, but thankfully it didn't receive as many views as my Blood Mage Bleed build. Because if that were to happen, this would be a very dead strat. We're actually on channel 8, 7. Interested in Ascendancy? I'm in the clan. Okay, I got you for free. Okay, WTF, I'm shaking. Bro got like a 1 div item. These used to be insane. Imagine. We should run like a strongbox setup at some point. Corrupted strongbox setup to attempt to try and get a corrupted Calandra's Touch. Okay, this guy, I invited you, bro. You just gotta accept the invite. Same with Mr. Trogador. Evil Poop Monster of Doom, though. I'm not too certain or sure that is, Greta the Spear? I use Thunder Spear. Alright, we should be chilling. What level am I? You think you sold yours under value. Well, it depends on which one you got, because some of them are only worth, like, 10 divines or 20 divines. Like, Spirit of the Boar, etc. are very cheap. I'm currently level 96. We tried juicing maps to try to get level 100, and it just isn't that good or that effective. I will be honest. Okay, looks like Greta is coming. Very nice. Okay, but I'm stuck with this loading screen on. Till it goes away, that is a bit of a problem. But yeah, I'm only level 96. I really was hoping I could get to level like 100 this league, but it's just not very, probably not very achievable. We're going to swap our weapon sets back around. Get all of our damage on this one. We'll put our crit damage bonus back here. I think I swapped them yesterday for mapping, but put them back for now. But yeah, we are 96, and it would have been nice to get 100, but we learned from juicing maps that you really only get like 2% of a level per map, and that's at level 96. And the setup for the maps is actually very expensive. Like XP tablets and maps are very expensive because people use them for leveling services, because they're actually very effective for lower level players. And I just don't run enough maps to have gotten like to a higher level. Baited by the Tapestry Relic. Hopefully we can get some Desperate Alliances today. Would be very, very nice. We'll check and see if we got any Spectrums to start off this stream. We did not. Very unlucky. Bunch of golds. Gold Royals. Maybe we'll gamble the Arcanist and see if we can get like a Divine or something. Doesn't look like we can. We'll open... Well, we can't open the Royal Cache. We will open the Arcanist Cache. Okay, very unlucky. I do believe everyone made it inside. Okay, I dislike when it does that. Evil Poop Monster of Doom, thank you. I use Thunder Spear. Thank you. Greta the Spear. Thank you. And then we will trade Cabraco. And Mr. Trogdor, because you're a part of the guild, I will let you go for free, sir. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for tagging along. I'm going to head on out of here. Make sure that you guys grab your points before you leave, though, and make sure that, yeah, you're chilling. Ah, shoot. I should have just left the trial. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, well. We also need to edit our TFT message, unfortunately. Yeah, someone probably just messaged me. Someone probably just messaged me. Unfortunately, one of the bad things about only running trials is that the XP kind of starts falling off around level 94, 95. Like earlier on in the league, it's actually not that terrible to level with. like 90 to 94. But once you hit like 96, you still get XP per trial, but it's like 0.3 to 0.5%. So you'd have to do like 300 trials to level up. But it's kind of the same as mapping. And obviously, if you do the trials from start to finish, as opposed to using the test of times, you're going to get more XP. Hopefully, hopefully I'm not getting spammed right now by someone saying that they were unable to acquire their Ascendancy points. I'm getting a lot of messages, though, and my game is just stuck loading. Down, 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 down. Towley. Isn't Towley like some WoW player? I see him posting in TFT. Awaken service provider. I swear he is. Okay, let's see what we got messaged. Yo. Got a div, got space. No, unfortunately filled. I've been an initiate in guild for a while. Do I move up based off of time limit or merit? We don't have any ranks, ATM, to be honest. Yeah, we don't really have any ranks in the guild. The only reason I'm an officer and not owner is because it's my friend's guild. Yo, Zao, how are you doing? Hope you are having a very nice day. Mr. Make You Bleed. Hello, sir. Mr. Scott. Let's see. We'll go to the trials. We will go to the trials of sekhemas. Got room, figured I'd ask. Full ATM. Yeah, unfortunately, like, maybe in the future, once we grow more, we'll have different rakes and whatnot. But as it currently stands, we don't really have anything too special or crazy. Mr. Judge Doth Blood. Do you have 2 tests of times? Still got room for 2. Oh my gosh, we're getting blasted with messages. Full ATM. I can add 1 to 2. Okay, nice. We will buy Judge Doth Bloods. No way he's leveling a Blood Mage. No way. We'll ask him to teleport to me because I don't want it to be like freaking an hour loading time for either of us. For your own sake, we'll just give you like 4 div. I'll buy more later as I run more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I buy more later. Also, we're waiting today for some of these +3s. Yesterday, I price checked, and they were worth, like, a lot. And so we're waiting for some of them to sell. These are +3 gems I got at the start of the league from the Arbiter, and they price checked for nothing. But yesterday, I sold a couple of them for, like, 10s of Divines. And we'll probably keep doing that. I mean, I might even have +2s that are worth a lot. +2. Reaper's Invocation, Trail of Caltrops. Firestorm just sounds like such an epic skill. When you see Firestorm, like, you should think to yourself, oh my gosh, that skill is probably the best skill in the game, right? But unfortunately, just not that good. Blood Hunt, you'd think would also be worth a little bit more. Not because it's good, but because, like, people probably might accidentally think it's good. We also have a +2 Frostbolt here. This one, okay, yeah, this one is like 13 div. I was going to say, we could sell this one too. I want to do some profit crafting today, I'm thinking. Or at least try to. I mean, the market's kind of dead, but we might be able to be successful. Make a little bit of money. Whoa there. For sale, we will sell this for like 12 divs. And we'll keep the Arctic armor listed for 39. No idea if that's good or not, but we'll have to see. Dang, we're 200 million XP away from our next level. This is actually rough. This is actually so rough. We have no gold keys. We could... Here's the strat. We go down, we grab the gold key, and then we go up and chance the Spectrum Cache. And hopefully it pays off. And if it doesn't, at least we have a gold key for the end. I need to update the stream also, because I do not have my trials completed text on the screen. We are at 777 after that last trial, and we are on a dry streak of 9 for Spectrums, unfortunately. Oh my lord. As long as there's no bad room. I mean, mother... Whatever. We're forced into taking Enfeeble, but we don't have Blunt Sword or anything crazy, so should be pretty chill. I think we also have Gukran's favor, Garakon's favor, yeah, because we're not losing any honor from Spiked Exit. Yeah, we're actually, like, gaining honor. This is why I like honor resistance. Honor resistance also, like one of the nice things about... Oh my gosh. Okay, we actually get Spiked Shell here, too. Wait, what was the chest? Mage's Cache. You're telling me we just screwed everything up? Well, we can go down, actually, and then damage taken on the life. It's a good option here. I was going to say, you're telling me I just screwed myself with no honor restoration or spike shell? Yo, Daniel, how are you doing, brother? I hope you are doing well. I may have missed... Okay, never mind, I didn't. I thought I missed an honor thingy. We'll take the pledge. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, there's just nothing good. We won't chance the affliction. Come here to damage taken on the life. We'll grab another gold key. Free ritual room. I mean, yeah, we're not going to chance the affliction again. Because we have Enfeeble, we don't want to start, like, stacking bad afflictions. We don't have Adrenaline Vial, but we should be good. It's not worth it to gain an affliction for literally 30 honor. I mean, I don't want to be proven wrong throughout this trial, but I would like to think that a random affliction is not worth 30 honor. Yeah, I mean, we're still 30 honor down. We're gaining and losing, like, the exact same amount from Garakon's favor and Spiked Exit. Does look like we have no more honor shrines, though, but we get a free room here from the ritual. We have no Adrenaline Vial or anything. We don't have Glowing Orb, so we're basically stuck with whatever honor we have going into the boss room here, so we... probably want to do whatever room's easier, because we can't see what each room has, and one of them has iron manacles. We'll go to the other room. And we get another gold key. Very, very nice. All right. We exit, we post, and we roast. Mr. Daniel, I'm assuming you're online right now, right? Nyan. Shaken YouTube as well. Cinco. Just a bit tweet twink. Where is Mr. Daniel? Are you not online right now? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. No way. How are you liking the Bleed Mage? No way. Look at this guy, Zhao, AFK in Clearfell Lumber Mill. No way. What is good, Mr. Saint? I hope you are doing well on your break. I hope you're having a nice day at work. Love it. Very nice. Very nice. Are you using Lightning Spear while playing an RTS game? Okay, that's actually kind of smart. That's how you get rich at the end of the day. Mr. Dim, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Oh. What are we getting into today, though? We might be doing some profit crafting and whatnot. We might be doing some cool stuff. And, yeah, we're just trying to build some currency at the trials right now. Maybe spin our luck on an incense relic. Not too sure. Not too certain. But we'll have to see how it goes. Although I am supposed to be posting in TFT and trade, but I have not done so yet. We'll come here to trial. Gary, want to sell? I saw that Zhao was selling carries earlier. I just got like blown up when I tried selling them not too long ago, but chances are this time it's gonna be dead. It's gonna be dead. I can message all the people who messaged me earlier who I didn't get in the group, but that would be a lot of work. See, look at this guy. Hunter Noodle has already reached out to me. I guess we'll message the guy who said Still got room for 2. Do you still need Ascend? We'll ask this guy, why not? Need to respec to Ritualist. Make sure all your current Ascend points are refunded, or that you have enough gold to refund them at Balbala. Alrighty. Alright. Wait, I didn't put my my name in the post. How did this guy message me with trial carry? Oh, I did put my name in the post. Now it's in my post twice. / invite Mahuizokuchito. Amazonian, yes, we have room. Thank you very much for joining the group. Maybe that's what we should do, is we should play RTS games. Like, I don't even know. We should do a stream where we play I don't know if you guys have heard of the game like Town of Salem. There's a lot of games similar to that one on Steam that are like third person, or you can just play like Town of Salem. That game's pretty fun. But like, obviously, I don't think I'd be able to stream it while playing after. Wait, I just messaged myself saying trial carry, please pouch after. Full, I think. Wait, how is our party full? Oh, because we invited, don't be mad. Okay, it's actually looking a little bit busy today, which is promising. It's definitely a little bit promising. Town of Salem's a really fun game, though. Maybe that's what we should do while we're waiting to fill groups, is play Town of Salem. Oh, yeah, it's busy today. It is busy-ish. Busy-ish. Don't take my word for it, though. I swear, if you guys screw the market because I said it was busy, oh my lord. Might even be able to sell carries for 2 divines now. Boom. We go in. We amass our loot. Can we get an incense relic? Everyone in the Discord who runs trials has gotten a freaking incense relic, except maybe like Daniel. Maybe it's because I'm not using +4 rage gems in my Crown of Eyes, and I need to start using +4 rage, which would be a lot more damage, not gonna lie. Bye-bye, Zarok. No! We did get an incense relic, just not the right one. Alright, guys. Inside. Yeah, I guess Saint hasn't gotten one either. But there's been like 5 people, and then Gale got 2. And then Gale basically quit the league after getting 2. I mean, that's what it's like being rich. You just say, no thank you, and you leave. Okay, we got 3 time loss caches, but no Spectrum. Fortunately, maybe we can gamble the last one at an Arcanist. Oh my gosh, this is the most exalted orbs or anything I've ever seen out of an Arcanist cache. But unfortunately, literally none of them rolled a divine or a mirror. That's like the most I've ever gotten. Ever. That's pretty sick. We'll just trade these guys until one of them accepts. Eterus has already paid. We're up to 6 Diveroonies, though. 6 Diveroonies in just a short amount of time. But unfortunately, Omens of Whittling are like 8 Divines a piece right now, so it's a bit unfortunate, I will not lie. Hunter Noodle, thank you very much. We'll trade Mahuazidal Cuddle. This guy is like named after the Trial of Chaos boss or something. Please, man. Why are you just like... I swear, if I had $1 for every single person who completed the trial... What did you just say? I need to sip nip shope B5 tonem min. If okay, I will message you. What did you just say, brother? Wait, who paid? Okay, we still, like, if I had $1 for every person who literally just sat around and used their skills after claiming their ascendancy, instead of just trading me, I would be a rich man. I would be able to afford a new computer where I wouldn't lag and then I wouldn't care. But part of the reason why I care so much about people taking forever to trade is that my computer's so bad. So even after trading all these guys for 5 minutes, it's going to take me 5 minutes to load up another trial. Please, Mr. Mawisilkuidalala. Nice, and we got a vouch. Thank you very much. Come on, man, please. I got 1 divine. I know that you have 1 divine, please. Please, man, just trade me. I've been in here for like 5 minutes. You're running around. You're throwing your spells everywhere. You're running around the chest. Like, just trade me. Trade me before I report you and leave the group. No offense. I won't actually report you unless you don't pay me, but... Like, what are you doing, bro? You're running around in circles around the whole room, opening all the chests and stuff. Like, you can't open the chest. You can't pick up off the loot off the ground. You got your points. Who invited Ostor? I don't know. Like, please, man. I'm going to crash out. Just please. We've been in here like 7 minutes. Please trade. Please. Please trade. Please. Before if you don't trade me in the next 30 seconds, I'm just going to report you and you're going to get banned from TFT and everything. And... Okay, he said, Ostor is trading for me. 1 sec. Okay, well, you could have told me that before we started the trial. And then you could have, like, I don't know. We've been in here like 8 minutes, bro. This is an entire trial run. 5 divines. Not to be a jerk or nothing. But if you're going to have your friend pay for you, let me know before the trial, please. Fentanyl injector is logged on. I mean, again, I'm not trying to be like a jerk or nothing, but I could have ran an entire another trial in the amount of time that it's taken you. Okay, can you hurry? It has been literally 10 minutes. Whatever. This guy just... It's not even the fact that this guy didn't pay. Wait, how do I have 5? Oh, because I had 1 pulled out. Yeah, I mean, this is just... We're just going to take a picture of it. Hey, man, I don't mean to be rude. I can't wait around all day. I really can't. I'm not trying to be rude. Can pay 2 divs. Unfortunately, Hanzo, I will have to get you into the next run. Jesus croikies. Croikies, mate. Like, if you're going to do something like that, I don't mind. I don't care if your friend's going to pay for you, but please let me know beforehand so that I can just start the next trial without waiting around for 10 minutes, please. And then I can collect your money later. I don't mind if anyone's friend pays for them. Now I have to go through another minute-long loading screen to get to his hideout, and then I have to go through another minute-long loading screen to get back to the trials of sekhemas, and then a minute-long loading screen just to load into the trials. It's already been 10 minutes that I've been standing around. I haven't went through any of the jewels or anything yet. I mean, come on, brother. At least he's paying, though. At least he's paying. I can't be upset over him paying, you know, but still, please let me know. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wait, what did, Yeah, sorry. Yeah, man, my build don't have Astra, bro. Wait, I'm so confused. I need to nip shop B5 Toenum minutes. If okay, I will message you. I mean, did you want to borrow mine? Did you want to borrow mine for leveling? I didn't understand. I don't mind. I don't mind. I have an extra one, and they're great for leveling with Hawa. Yeah, I don't mind lending you my Astra Menace, Mr. Don't Be Silly. This guy right here is the guy who made me like 400 tested times at the start of the league. Like, actually like 400 tested times. And back then, they were only like 10 chaos apiece. So I only gave him like maybe 200 div. And I made like, I was still selling them for a lot. So I was making a lot of money. But I always had a deal with him that if I got the Temporalis, I'd give him like half. And unfortunately, we literally never got a Temporalis in those like 400. And then other people started making me their keys as well. So something to consider. All right, time to go through some of the jewels. Ailment threshold, crit damage bonus, probably not the best. Hazard damage, duration, chance to inflict ailments, not very good. Magnitude of ignite, pin buildup, effect of small passives with pen. Maybe this is good. Maybe this is good. Quantity of keys, trap steal, 10% reduced damage, not very good. Yeah, we will loan our amulets to Mr. Don't Be Silly. Come. I thought you were leveling solo. Damage with spears, attack speed, probably not that good. Attack speed with quarter staves and medium radius. Maybe this is worth like a divine, I don't know. All right, guys. We only have 6 divines. How much is an Omen of Whittling? I almost feel like we should be farming like audiences or something for omens. They've doubled in price. So it's probably like 10 div an hour to run audiences. Bonuses gained from equipped quiver. This could be good if we hit the fracture. Attack speed. I mean, we hit 2%, right? But we'd have to like annul the parried debuff duration. No, come on, man. That mod is so rare, actually. Whatever. I mean, we'll keep it because like it's not bad. We could maybe chaos it a few times, but attack speed with bonuses from quiver would have went hard. Oh my gosh. Yo. Shout out to all the currency flippers. Shout out to all the currency flippers. Shout out to all of the currency flippers who have yet again ruined the game. Big shout out. Is this a settle angle? T1 chaos. Not that much ES and not a good base, honestly. Sand-sworn sandals are the best. Ideally, with the boots, you chaos spam until you get perfect prefixes or suffixes, either one, and then you whittle the last mod. Yeah, 12 chaos per div, bro, and I have no chaos. I had like 3,000 chaos yesterday. Shout out to all the freaking flippers. I mean, you guys, like, you know what caused this, right? What caused this was, I mean, look, there are literally 30,000 listed for 11.5. 30,000 listed for 11.5. You want to know why? Because some asshole has decided to buy out the whole market and then relist them. I mean, these were literally just 12.6. Now they're 12.06. Like, I saw this happening in PoE1. This is how people make money in PoE1. They just sit at the currency exchange and they buy low and sell high, which is like the most unethical thing to do, because if you don't farm for currency, you have no idea how difficult it is to get currency, right? Only guys playing the game are crafters. You're right. Am I still selling the carry? I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. I wanted to do some profit crafting today, but if it's that bad, like if this is the conversion rate, I'm probably done with the league. I'm not going to lie. There's no reason for 12 chaos orbs to be worth a divine. This should be like 25, if anything. Because right now, if I just do the math and I try to craft something, like let's say we wanted to craft a, my plan was today, this was my plan. I made this last night before I went to bed. I bought a base for 5 chaos. I hit the fracture, and I got this in like 1 divine of chaos orbs. I just slammed, it's like T2 dual roll and T1 flat. So it's 1450, 544 evasion energy shield, and my plan was to basically perfect the prefixes on it, or the suffixes. And then sell this. It wouldn't be like mere tier, but this is my idea for today. But what I can say is that if chaos orbs are 10 for 1 divine, it's not worth my time or my energy. Every day I log into this game, there's something new that makes me want to essentially quit. Like, what is this, bro? It halved in price overnight. Over freaking night it halved in price. Like, what is that? You guys know exactly what caused this. This is some jerk who had like 5 mirrors, and you can tell by the list orders, right? You can tell through the list orders that that's exactly what happened. There are 14,400 by the same. The only time that this happens, by the way, is when one person makes, because otherwise you see how there's like 12.12, 12.06. Yeah, 20 chaos for 1 div felt bad as is, or like 18 or 19 chaos, which I think I was paying like 19 or 18 per divine before, but this is just unplayable. This is 120 chaos orbs for 10 divines. Do you guys know how many chaos orbs it took to hit bow attacks, fire 2 additional arrows on this bow? It took around 1,400 Chaos Orbs when we were crafting this out, which means that's around 120 divines just to hit bow attacks, fire 2 additional arrows. So I don't know what to say. And then it's like I make this bow. This is T1 accuracy, T1 fizz accuracy, T3 crit, T1 crit damage bonus, bow attacks, fire 2 additional arrows. This bow literally won't even sell for 300 div. It's doomed. It's actually doomed. I'm broke. The market is screwed. I can only make 3 div per carry run, so essentially I have to spend an hour running carries to be able to afford 1 omen, because omens are like 10 divine apiece right now. Like, they need to fix this for next league. These are 8 divines. These were 6.5 last night, bro. Bro, and some jerk, again, bought and relisted them all. And you can tell because there's 4,000 listed for 8.3. Oh my gosh, bro. How degenerate do you have to be to buy out a market and then relist everything on the market for significantly more? For what? Like, for what? To get some currency on a video game? To, like, go to bed at night happy? I don't get it. Just play the game if you want to make money. It's that simple. Just play the game. Stop screwing with the market. Stop screwing over all the players in the game. This is why I'm saying they need to put restrictions on stuff like this. They need to ban people who do stuff like this. Because this is not supply and demand. As you can see, there are literally 70,000 in the game. There are 70,000 omens in the game. So this is not a supply and demand issue. This is an issue of someone has bought the entire market and relisted them. That's what the issue is. And because they're a high divine item, you could list that. Like, you could buy 1,000 of them, increase the price by 0.5 divines, and literally make 500 divines. Just like that, with the snap of your fingers. And then you can just keep doing it over and over and over again until the price is gone, right? I could put in a buy order for these, 1,000 of them right now for like 7,000 divines, and then turn around and sell them in a day for like 8,000 divines, and literally just make 1,000 divines. I don't know. All I know is that this, I gotta go use the bathroom or something. That's triggering, man. I can't play anymore, only making 5 divines an hour, or 5 divines a trial. And then it being 10 divines for whittling. Yeah. I can't do that, unfortunately. I won't do it. I mean, we're gonna have to like play a different game or find something else to do. Yeah, it is looking like an SSF angle. We might have to make either a hardcore character or an SSF character and see how far we can get in hardcore without buying anything from the market or something. I don't know. This blows my mind. Holy cow. Alright, I've returned, and I think what we do is we try to sell carries now for 2 divines apiece. And if we can't sell them, I'm probably quitting the league. It's just, it's not playable. Like, you can't do anything unless you're rich. I could sell off items and have currency, but even then it would... just really wouldn't be worth it. Would not be worth it at all. Would not really be worth it. On the plus side, we did get a vouch from one of the 5 people that came from TFT vouched for us. On the plus side, we have All-Seeing Eye. I mean, we could just go along the bottom here. We get honor shrines. We have 2 gold keys, so we don't need to worry about gold keys. Yeah, we'll try to sell carries for 2 divines now. And if it doesn't work out, probably done. I mean, the thing is, I could be happy with quitting the league at this point. I have 2 fully built characters. You know, we could play some PoE1 or something. I don't know. PoE1, it's probably the same situation. All I can say, though, is that it's just not fair for, like, players such as, you know, myself and you guys, especially you guys. Not even necessarily myself. It's just not fair. It's not fair to open up the currency exchange and to see that 1 divine is now worth 10 chaos and then an omen of whittling is 10 divines. Most players can't even make 10 divines an hour, so most players couldn't even afford to whittle 1 divine an hour, or 1 item an hour, 1 time. Like, that totally ruined my plans for the whole stream today, which was to profit craft and work on some items. And I wanted to make some currency, like 100 divines, and then, yeah, I don't know. If we have success selling carries for 2 divines, I'm kind of fine with it, but I'm not the kind of person to ever really raise my prices. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, we'll just take this because we have All-Seeing Eye. But I'm not the type of player to, like, just raise my prices. I like to be very fair and considerate and consistent for most people. And that just doesn't appear to be the case for players who... I just don't get it. Like, I don't get what... Why are you playing the game if your only goal or plan is to flip items and to not actually play the game? Just play the game, bro. It's not that hard. I mean, because those prices in the market is, like, purely from people buying low and selling high. Like, as a way to make money. And, I don't know. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't really stoop that low. Even if we got an incense relic here on this run, like, it just wouldn't change anything. What did we not kill? Okay, this guy. I was gonna say, thought we killed everything. We'll gain a random boon here. We have we don't have Ornate Dagger. We got Honored Challenger, which actually isn't bad. Take a merchant. Come to Babala. Oh, nice. We get Ornate Dagger from Babala. Very, very nice. And now we'll just pick the easiest room, which probably be this Chalice room. Don't shoot me in the foot. We do not have Adrenaline Vial. We do have Glowing Orb, though, but... All right, time to see if we can up the prices. 2 divines or 25 chaos orbs. That's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous because when you look at the market to begin with, like if we come here and we look at like this sleek jacket, for example, and this is kind of the annoying part, right, of the game. Look at this. I have the cheapest evasion energy shield sleek jacket in the game by over half. With 1450 evasion and 544 ES, the cheapest one is 50 divines. And then it goes all the way up to like 500 divines really quick. Even if I lower these to like 1400 and 490 or something, it's I still have the cheapest one. And this has like some stats on it, but obviously the suffixes are pretty bad. Still though, I mean that's crazy. That's ludicrous. Okay, we're having a couple people join. Come on, bro. You said, give me 2 minutes, and then, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully we're able to actually sell. I mean, holy cow. 10 chaos for a divine and 10 divines for a whittling. Blows my mind, actually. It actually blows my mind. We've worked too hard this league to succumb to the madness. Maybe we should fracture this ring and not hit the mana regen. Okay, we hit the all attributes. It's actually kind of, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. I mean, the thing is, we can go with 3 people with this setup. Dirty Dickin. All right, Dirty Dickin. I've got you in. Dirty Dickens. I also think we forgot to update. We are at 779 trials, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think this is 780. Almost at ham. What does that mean? Jamanra. Okay, well, please add me if room. Yeah, they really do. I think that the drop rate of Chaos Orbs is actually kind of fine, but the Whittlings for sure need to be like... Whittlings need to be at a point where they're like half a divine to 1 divine apiece and not 10 divines or 5 divines because... And I have some videos on this subject, but it's just not realistic. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit insane. It really is. It's just a little bit insane. And what can you do about it at the end of the day, right? Okay, and then we get Ostor in. This guy might only pay 1 div. Dirty Dickens said I'm ready. I know you're ready, brother. All right, we go. We go. I will let Oster pay only 1 divine if he wants to, because I took his friend for 1 divine last run. Show skill tree and do a full video opinion on omens. I already have a full video opinion on omens, like in my ritual videos. I go over it a lot. Dude, I've paid you in the past and gave you more than you asked each time. Really crappy to kick me. I didn't kick him. Oh, wait. Is this the guy that said he's, Bro. I can't have everyone wait 5 minutes. Whatever. I can take you on the next run. You said you had to kill Jamanra. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I don't want to waste everyone's time in the group. Super crappy. Bro, that is not crappy at all. If you join the group, you should be ready for the carry. You joined, we filled the group, and then you said, hold on, I will pay extra. I need to get to Jamanra. Which means that you also need to kill Jamanra. Nice. Nice. This was like a 20 div trial run. We got 2 base relics. Alright, guys, come inside. Helmet, mages, arcanist, gold helmets. It took less than 1 minute. I'm not trying to be a jerk, bro. Other people... I value others' time. Okay, well, he logged off. Whatever. Come on, brother. It's nothing personal. Wait, did I forget a vase relic? Ostor, 1 div is fine. We'll take 2, actually. I mean, if he would have only offered me 1, it would have been fine. Alright, Legionat pays me 25C. Yeah, let me get a carry. Let me finish Act 1 and 2 first. No, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. I'm genuinely not. Wait, someone only gave me 1 div. Oh my gosh, this is, okay, I think Hanzo needs to pay, and then Filmtress needs to pay. But yeah, I'm not trying to be a jerk. Like, I will take you on the next run in literally 5 or 10 minutes if you're busy. If you're not ready and the group's full, I will probably kick you. Not because I'm in a rush, but because of other people's time in the group. Like, other people have lives and things to do. And if I just say wait here, like, here's my experience with waiting on people. My experience with waiting on people is that when I wait on people... When I wait on people in the trials, what ends up happening is that, nice, we got a chaos. It's like a 10th of a divine. But when I wait on people in the trials, what typically ends up happening is people will leave the group if I wait too long, and then I have to find more people, and, like, it doesn't really matter how much people pay. Craft of Exile 2 tutorial. I have a tutorial for Craft of Exile on the channel. It's a video called Crafting in Path of Exile. But normally what happens when people wait all day is that, or when I have people wait all day, normally what happens is that someone ends up leaving the group, and then I have to either find another person or just go with less people, and then people get mad at me because it took forever. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I just start Because at the end of the day, I'm going to keep running, right? So it's like if I don't get you in immediately, it's nothing personal. It literally just has to do with respecting the time of other people. We got one of these changing seasons. I think these are, yeah, these are pretty worthless. I mean, maybe these are all price fix amounts. I don't know. Maybe these really are worth like a divine. Sell this for like 10 chaos. I'm still naming my character. Wait for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If it's really slow, I will just take people. Like, it's not really a problem or an issue with me, but the busier it gets, the worse it gets. Okay, so it looks like we're having some success. How much are these Desperate Alliances? Hopefully these are like 6 div now. They are 6 div now. Okay. We will post this for 6 div, I guess. Not too sure how or why or when I got in this position I'm in, but I'm starting to feel distant again. I have a Castaway map I could sell too to get some currency. I had 2 of them, but I used one of them for a video, which kind of sucked because I wanted to get more people into the group. Dude, I still have a ton of them just saved in bookmarks still. Just set up some viewer runs. Yeah, every time I ask if anyone wants any, it's usually dead, and we only get like 2 people. Plus, I'm at like 8 million gold. We should just start like Castaway farming the maps. I'll buy some more. We're gonna keep testing and see if I can keep selling carries for 2 div. I'll buy some more, and I'll buy like 3. I'll buy like 3 more tested times. If we're able to reliably sell for 2 div, I'll pay more for them. And we won't give up yet on the league. But as soon as these stop selling for like 2 div, I don't really know what to do anymore. The conversion rates are just out of this world. I'll give you like 7 div. So we made some pretty good money. And now we see if we can sell these for like 2 div a piece. I could give you like 4 div maybe per key. I could give you like 4 divines. Go check Alva again. Hook me up with your test of time guy. It's Judge Doth Blood. Whisper at Judge Doth. Wait. Whisper at Judge Doth Blood. They're like 3 to 4 divines a piece. You'd have to ask. Maybe 4 div. That's him. I'm not selling them. Bro, now you're making me feel bad because I normally give you like 2 div. But I really, unless I get vase relics, like it kind of, I really just make like twice as much ish, but it kind of depends. But I'll give you like 4 div probably if we can keep selling for 2 divs a piece. I'll probably give you like 4 div per key. I think I've been giving you like 3 ish on average, sometimes a bit less. I try to be fair though, because at the end of the day, like I do make money, but there's some work that goes into it. Like having to spam trade and stuff is a freaking nightmare. You're my overflow. Well, Mr. Make You Bleed. I sell a lot of. Okay, 45C isn't bad. Do you still sell them for 45C? Like even with the chaos orbs being worth less or more? That's pretty good actually. Not since the chaos drop. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's insane. Like it's actually genuinely insane that chaos orbs are just randomly 10 for 1 divine. Because if you go into a map, like you'll find a divine before you find, or you'll find 10 chaos before you find a divine. Not ready to drop mop prices. Bro is getting rich by making Tessa times. Tessa times used to be like 8 chaos a piece. Like these same Tessa times at the start of the league, I kid you not, were like 8 chaos. Wait. Okay, this is can I divine this? Okay, it says unmodifiable. Okay, I was going to say, can I divine this and brick it as a result? But yeah, the like at the start of the league, Tessa times were like 8 to 10 chaos. And I was really hesitant to start paying 1 divine per Tessa time. Because it used to be really on and off consistent. Like some days you'd fill a group in a heartbeat, and some days it would take you like 20 minutes to get 1 person in the group. And so I didn't really like paying more than like 10 chaos. And then the price went to like 15 chaos, and when it went to 15, it was a bit busier, so I didn't mind. But then it went up to a divine, but the actual trials were really slow. Or the carries were kind of slow, or fast, I mean, so I didn't mind paying a divine. But then it was like 2 divines. Yeah, I don't know. When they went up to like 2 divines after my video, they skyrocketed. Because a lot more people started running them. And yeah. I also can't wait for next league. Hopefully it's a lot more, like, hopefully they fix a lot of the things in the game. I really think that after seeing the chaos stuff today, I think they should limit the amount of trades that a player can make on the currency exchange per hour or per day or something. Because like I said, the only reason it's so bad is because essentially what people have done is they've just bought up the market and then relisted them all. That's the only thing, the only way to explain the chaos orbs just dropping that much in price or raising that much in price in like literally like 12 hours. Because I was on last night pretty early in the morning, or this morning pretty early, and they were still like 17 for 1 div. Chloe Anderson, very nice. I hope for a druid. Yeah, I hope for a druid too. I would probably enjoy playing druid, but I hope they fix some of the caster classes. This league really feels like it's just a lightning spear melee league. Like every class in the game that's not a bow build, Spark is dead, right? I mean, it's not dead. It's just not as good as it was. And you're probably better off playing Lightning Spear. Because in order to play Spark, you need like a massive investment. Even if you don't have Temporalis, like you kind of need all the gear that Temporalis normally uses. I did a lot of Tessa Time Barias, some even with Vase Relic. If you stream tomorrow, I'll give you some for free. Yeah, if you want. I don't really like taking too many things for free. Like if someone's quitting the league, it's one thing. And they give me their items, or if they want me to Gamba their items, that's fine. But I try to pay everyone out pretty fairly. Some of them with Vase Relic, though, that's pretty cool that you You made some with the Desperate Alliance built in. We could try a couple of those out. But yeah, I hope for Druid next league. I hope that they fix a lot of the... I would honestly be happy if they didn't touch mapping at all. If they just buffed omens, their drop rates, introduced new omens, and then fixed the trade. Like, there should be an instant buy and sell marketplace, like an auction house that also has bidding orders, similar to, like, WoW. They should have that, and they should also have, like, trade restrictions on whether or not you can use the trade website if you're not actively playing the game. And they should also restrict the amount of currency exchange offers that you can make. Because one thing that I've noticed is, like, I watch a lot of PoE1 videos. Like, people do 1 Chaos Orb to 1 Mirror challenges, etc. on PoE1. And they're really fun and they're really interesting videos to watch, right? They're really fun and really interesting videos to watch. But... yeah, the restriction was supposed to be gold, but the problem is it doesn't cost any gold to convert Chaos Orbs or Omens. So you're right. With, like, Exalted Orbs, yes, it's a heavy restriction. It's like 300,000 gold to convert 1 Divine to an Exalted Orbs right now. Yeah, and you're right. They did underestimate how many people would go out of their way to not play the game. But yeah, it's just... it's rough, right? It's rough, and... they need to put some restrictions on it because, I mean, there's the gold. Gold isn't really restricting with Castaway maps. Like, Castaway maps and stuff are nice, but they need to make some changes. They need to do something to prevent people from literally just sitting in their hideout all day, buying up the market. Like I was trying to say, I watched a lot of PoE1 videos where people do these challenges, and how they make 99% of their currency is they essentially buy, like, I was watching one guy last night. He was buying Sacred Orbs for, like, 200 Chaos and then reselling them for 300 Chaos. And then in the time that it took him to resell them, he would buy up all the cluster jewels on the market, craft them out, and then resell those for 10 times the value, right? So I'm not necessarily against someone profit crafting jewels that people might actually use, but I am against people, like, buying up an entire market, relisting items. Like, bro, if you want to do, like... the easiest way to put it is, like, go outside. Go do something with your life. You're probably very talented and very knowledgeable with economics and stuff like that. Like, go work for a company. Why are you spending your time on a video game doing something like that? It is capitalism. That's the worst part, is it's like a free market, right? It's like the free market capitalism experiment on a video game. They need to fix it, though. Like, I live every day. I go to the gas station and the prices are twice as high as they were the day before. I don't want to log into a video game and also have the prices on a video game be twice as high as they were the day before. How are we doing, Roberto? We're doing pretty good. Thanks for tuning in. We are just running some trials, testing out some price increases. We're selling trials for 2 Divines now. And yeah, hopefully it stays a little bit busy. We were able to fill last group, and if we can keep filling groups, it'll be nice because we can pay the people that we are getting our tested times from a bit more money, and we can kind of chill. But yeah, I can't wait for next league. I mean, we're only, like, what, 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away at this point, so we're not too far out. And like I said, hopefully they address some of the issues. Like I said, I would be happy if they never changed or did anything with solo play, if they fix the market, right? Because solo play, there's actually a lot of ways to make money. Like, you could sell or provide so many different services. You can run maps and, like, make a little bit of money, not that much. The problem with solo play is not necessarily that it's not rewarding, it's that the market is just screwed. You know, when you open up the trade site and a whittling to re-roll 1 bad modifier or low-rolled modifier on an item, for that to cost 10 Divines for the average player, I mean, the average player probably has 10 Divines in gear, right? Like, not even, like, so the fact that for them to modify 1 modifier on one of their 10 pieces of gear costs 10 Divines is just not fair to them. It's not right. It's not fair, and it's not cool. And they really need to restrict buy and sell orders. And one thing, like, and I really like Judge Hunt's like idea of gold restricting trading. The way they could do that is make like the conversion rate for one omen of whittling like 200,000 gold, right? That would prevent people from buying 1 million whittlings and then relisting them, or just buying 1 million of them to profit craft. And yeah, I know all the profit crafters watching the stream are probably gonna hate me, probably gonna laugh at me, but yeah. Hello, Mr. Twan. How are you doing? Hope you are having a nice day. Someone gave me a lot of currency because he saw me doing Ascendancy carries and thanked me for helping the new players. That made my day. That's very nice. That is very, very nice. Unfortunately, I've had people give me like a decent amount of divines, but like I think my dream is to walk into a trial, carry someone, and then for them to trade me like a mirror, right? That would be the dream. Just waiting to get a couple more people. That would be like my ideal, my dream is someone just trading me like a mirror, or it would be someone running in early into the boss room, and rather than trying to steal the loot, they just drop an incense relic on the ground, right? We also have the system where gambling on campaign is limited by killing bosses. Could be implemented in some way to currency exchange as well. Yeah. It's 5 a.m. in Vietnam right now. That's pretty early. It's literally 5 p.m. where I'm at. So you're an entire 12 hours difference. But there are so many people loving that. My best friend works for CCP, the company that is running EVE Online. The market there is crazy. I think in general, people love the trade stuff in video games. I agree with you. I agree with you. I think people love the trade aspect. But if you're playing the trade aspect of a video game and not to actually play the video game itself, it's like you should probably go play, like, I don't know, something else. Price check. Probably not much. You might be able to get a couple divines from it. It's got T1 Chaos, T2 Fire, T2 Cold, but the Fizz and the Lightning are kind of low. It's T3 Lightning, kind of perfectly rolled though, and T2 Fizz. I mean, you could always quality it and list it for like 5 divs, or maybe 10 or more, and just see. Here's the thing. I like playing the game. I like the game itself. I like the feel of it. I like killing stuff. That's what I like. So I don't like when I go to look for an item that's going to help me kill stuff better and it costs more money than I've made my entire career on the game, right? That's what I don't like. So, I mean, it's like I see it, I understand it, I get it. It's fun. But I do think they should, like, I think that if some people want to make some money here and there through the currency exchange, converting items, etc., I think that they should be able to, especially if the gold fee is high, because gold has, like, a currency value. But as a whole, I don't know. I'm literally trying to gaslight myself into playing PoE1 just for the economy, but the combat is just too meaningless. I actually think PoE1 is fun. It's just really confusing. There's a lot to it. How does it work? Just teleport to me. I will let you know. Inferno Ed, TP to me, please. We'll probably just go with 4 people here. Probably just go with 4. It's taking a little bit of a while to fill the group. Probably just go with 4. All right, let's go, friends. Give it like 5 more seconds to see if anybody else responds. Whoever else is posting in TFT for 2 divines or 40 chaos. Just a heads up, you can get banned for that because 1 divine is like 10 chaos orbs right now. It's not my rules. I'm just giving you a warning that if, like, I'm obviously not going to report you, but if someone did report you, you can get in trouble because your conversion rate is like way off. If you're watching the stream, that is. Like I said, I don't care. I don't mind at all. Just be careful because, like, someone could report you if they just were having a bad day. And you got to make sure your, like, conversion rate is accurate. It can be off a little bit. Like, you could ask for, like, 30 chaos orbs. But 40 is, like, 3 or twice the conversion rate right now. I don't think I have my focus on. I actually don't. Very nice. Bye-bye, Zarok. Never lucky. We're actually getting really lucky today on the carries. On the relic drops. We're getting 3 relics consistently. Oh, and we got a Spectrum. Can we get a ruby? No. Oh, yes! That's like 4 rubies in a row. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're chilling today. We are chilling. Inferno Ed, thank you very much. We'll copy pasta our TFT message. Chojo SP. Thank you very much. 2 divines, guys. Like I said, I'm not normally one to increase my prices. We've kept the price at 1 divine for 3 months and 1 week that we have played the league. But today, given the value and the price of the chaos orbs and whatnot, we have increased our prices. Dude, the other day I traded a unique vase for 4 div. I didn't check that the guy was asking for chaos, but I put the 4 div and he accepted, and the conversion went from 19 to 17. Yikes. Scammer. Yeah, that I don't normally take. That's happened to me a lot with people. Normally, when someone offers chaos orbs in bulk for an item that you have listed, normally what that means is that they're going to try to undercut you to make a profit. Because 90. Here's something most people don't know. There's really only like 5 or 6 people in the entire league that actually run base relics. So if you're one of them, you know, shout out to you. But 99.99999% of the people who buy vase relics just resell them, and they'll try to catch you off guard and offer you less chaos so that they can make more money when they relist them. And just to show you guys that that's like true, I will come here. We'll display capture. I will show you TFT. If we come into TFT and we go to bulk relic, bulk gems, where is it? It's like bulk bases, expedition trial, map, tablets, fragments, relics, want to sell. Okay, so obviously there's a few last flames in here for like 600 div, but some of these guys farm the trials. But if we come up, you can actually see right here, this was my post, sold. This was like, I posted this 2 weeks ago. There's only been like 5 people. But if we scroll up, like, you'll see some people like Zhao, this is Zhao, and you'll see Gale sell theirs off here. But pretty much most of the other people are just buying low and reselling high. Like, these guys are selling theirs for 7 div a piece. This is probably someone who bought his for 3 div. I don't know. But I know for a fact that this is the case because I have like 20 people that added me in games. So pretty much, I don't know if any of them are online right now, but like half of my friends list are people who bought vase relics from me in bulk when I had them. And I always sold them to them in bulk for relatively cheap just to get them, like, just to sell them and get rid of them. But yeah, it's like, it's rough because like half of these people, as soon as I sold them base relics, I would turn around and go to TFT, and they would have relisted them for twice the price I sold them to them for. Which to me, again, it's like if I'm going out of my way, I could easily do the same thing. I could post them in TFT for bulk for a lot, which is what I did. Like, even if you look at this message right here on TFT, even if you look on TFT right here, when I posted my message, I guess I just deleted it, but when I posted my message on TFT, they were worth 4 divs a piece, and I sold them for 3 divs, right, just to get rid of them and to get some money. We needed money for the giveaways and whatnot. But, yeah, these guys, most of these guys are just reselling. They don't actually run them. They don't get them. Some of them get them themselves, but like 99% of the postings on TFT are just people reselling. Carries are 2 div now. Yeah, I just upped the price, and there's a reason why I upped the price. Go to the currency exchange and look at the price of anything. Like, look at the price of a Chaos Orb or the price of an Omen of Whittling. I can't be selling carries for 1 divine when a Whittling is 10 divines. I can't spend an hour and a half running trials and selling carries just for 1 Omen of Whittling or 1 Omen of Dextral Annulment, right? And I also can't, like, you know, it's just rough, which I kind of ranted about it earlier on stream, but the current state of the market is just messed up. It needs to be fixed because it's directly caused from players buying low and reselling for high. That's directly what the cause is, right? That's all there is to it. There's nothing special, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. There's no reason you could say that less people are playing. Am I getting people that pay 2 divines now? Yeah, 1 Whittling is like 8.5 divs, but they were literally 6 divs last night, and they're just going to keep going up because if you look at the buy and sell orders, there's only a couple listed for a little, and there's a lot listed for like 10 divs. So yeah, I mean, these were literally like 3 divs like a week ago, or 3.5. But yeah, 8 div, there's only 100 listed for 8, and there's like this conversion rate right here. You see how there's all these buy orders for like, there's 151 buy orders for 7.5 divines and 57,000 for less than 7 divines. These are like the old buy orders. What someone did was they came in and they bought all the omens, most likely for like 7 divines or less, and then they relisted them all because you can see here there's 4,000 sell orders for over 8 divines. Yeah, it's insane. We need an update or we don't have players. Yeah, I mean, PoE1, like a lot of people are just playing PoE1. A lot of people that play PoE1 dislike PoE2. And for kind of like good reasons, I guess. It's not like bad reasons, but yeah. Spell damage, crit spell damage bonus. I actually kind of need that for the Adorned. Crit chance, very nice. Crit chance for attacks, perfectly rolled, very nice. Attack speed with spears. Imagine I just rolled all those mods on 1 item instead of on 4 different items. Let's see, how much are these rubies going for? There's only 2 on the market. This guy has his listed for 30 div. Magnitude of damaging. Okay, these are some crazy jewels I got. Two days ago, I bought a ring with the low level with 20 plus strength just for leveling. It's 30x, but I offered him 20, and he gave it for free. Am I getting people that pay 2 divines? I don't know if I answered that, Zao, but we filled the last group with 4 people, and the group before that we got 5 people. So kind of, yeah. But I'm sure if more people posted and were selling carries, that it would be less. I was like instantly filling for 1 div, but like I said, I can't at this point. I'd rather quit the league than keep selling them for 1 div, and maybe that's just what I should do. You know, clock in. We'll corrupt to this Grand Spectrum. 10% cold res. It's perfectly rolled. 80 div. I got one last time with 7% cold res. 10% is actually nasty. That's like an entire tier worth of cold res. We'll list this for like 45 because it's perfectly rolled on the implicit. But yeah, that's what Tuan. That's what I try to do to help most people out. I give away a lot of stuff. I like helping out other players, but there is like a point where it gets a little bit ridiculous, or not a point with helping other people, but just the market as a whole. All right, all of these jewels bricked except this spell damage one. Hopefully we get crit chance. No, we got debuffs, man. Oh well. But we do have some good jewels that we could potentially... Critical hit chance for spells, very nice. Minions, very nice. Minions. Okay, I mean, what do we do here? Okay, we have 2 fracturing orbs. One of these had perfectly rolled crit. This emerald right here, so we will fracture this. We fractured life recovery. This is double companions. This is damage with spears, but it's not perfectly rolled. This is like a caster jewel, 3 mods, but it'll probably only sell for like 5 chaos. We'll list it for 6. That's half a divine. Oh, nice. We just chaos orbed this one time and got crit chance. Can we slam something good on it? Hazard damage and attack damage. Okay, this is like not bad, but not good. Hello, Mr. Ed. Good to see you as well. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Okay, yeah, these are all kind of... I mean, I could fracture this Sapphire too, but without perfectly rolled magnitude, it's just not very ideal. And we fractured minions anyways. And this should... I don't know. Minions just aren't that good. So it's kind of worthless. Even if we perfectly roll a minion jewel, it's like maybe 30 div. But with that being said, we are back up to 14 div. We have a Desperate Alliance for sale and a Grand Spectrum Ruby for sale. Very nice. And, yeah, let's see. We could buy some omens, maybe, of whittling. I just want, like, one of these. We need to finish out this bow that I have. This bow that we've been working on all league. We're, like, 1,500 divines deep into this bow. Currently has 4 to 8 fire damage. Yeah, we're going to go broke on this bow. Oh! Wait! Is that T1 flat? No, it's T2, but it's T1 accuracy. Okay, this is insane. Very nice. Very, very... Oh, and T3 accuracy. We could always roll the T3 accuracy off for, like, % or something. We finally hit a good roll on this bow. It needs to be divined a little bit, though. It's kind of low rolled. It's very low rolled, actually. Good evening, Mr. Out Dr. Headshot. I hope you're having a nice day. We finally hit a good mod on this. If we could roll the accuracy into % fizz, oh my gosh, we'd be rolling in the money. Okay, we relist this for like 600 divs. The thing is, I can settle on T2 flat. I can settle on T2 flat fizz damage. I'm happy with that. We can, as long as we roll % fizz before we roll, as long as we roll % fizz before we roll another T1 LE mod, which, what's probably going to happen here is I'm going to whittle it again and hit the T1 accuracy mod, or the T1... Yeah, I'm going to hit a T1 LE mod if I hit this again, probably, and then it'll be doomed. It will be very, very doomed. I mean, I guess we could always settle without accuracy. This is a pretty insane Amazon bow, though. Not going to lie. Not the best, but not the worst. We list it for 600 Diverunis. We will lower the price of some of these other jewels we have sitting around. You just finished your bow an hour ago. Very, very nice. We finally hit a good mod on this one. I'm like 1,600 divs deep into this bow. So as long as we can sell it for, I don't even know. As long as we can sell it for something, we're chilling. Okay, the accuracy is also like min-rolled. I mean, the % is very nicely rolled. I say maybe we divine this for a better fizz roll. Okay, we gained crit chance. We lost some accuracy, but we gained fizz. So we'll just leave it as is. We'll list it for like 600. Might be a bit overpriced, but we'll have to see. We'll come here, 305 DPS. I mean, they're all listed for a mirror, so I don't know. Maybe we list it for like, maybe we list this for 1,000 div actually. How much did I craft or buy this for? Like 1,500 divines. It's been very expensive. I got T1, 2-1, Fizz, and Lightning, 600 DPS with crit, 2 arrows, and +4. Yeah, +4 Proj. So we actually made a bow like that earlier in the league, and it price checked for a mirror. It was like triple T1 with crit damage, bow attacks, and +4 Proj. And we never had any luck selling it because the only people who use +4 Proj, it's a very niche skill. You have to have it on like an Amazon. We also had like T1 perfectly rolled accuracy. It was pretty nuts. We ended up bricking that bow, I think, because we couldn't sell it in like 3 weeks, so we just relisted it. But yeah, this bow originally had like 4.5% crit, bow attacks, crit damage bonus. It had T1 Fizz accuracy, T1 LE damage, and T1 fire damage. And I annulled it twice, and thankfully I hit the LE damage and the fire damage. We could have actually turned it into an LE bow if we hit the Fizz roll on it, but because we hit the 2 LE rolls with the annulls, we decided to just make it into a Fizz bow. Oh, crit chance 494, not damage. Very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, we could even do like a bow build with a bow like this, right? This is a pretty nice bow, but it's nothing like it's not amazing. It's got T1 Fizz accuracy, T3 accuracy, unfortunately, T2 flat Fizz. If we rolled a really high % Fizz, this bow would be worth a lot of money. I can't log in. I can't help you with that. Did you get banned? We actually had a few people get banned before, but they all got unbanned when they when they contacted GGG. Says not connected to Steam. Oh, yeah, you guys are screwed. Get off Steam, brothers. Hop on non-Steam. I'm just playing on the, like, I just installed the actual game on my computer. And that's what I'm using to play. So basically, you guys are telling me that I'm kind of screwed when it comes to selling carries here because... Yeah. Nice, nice. That's actually awesome that you're going to be using it for your own build. Yeah, I'm not like much of a profit crafter. We're just so deep into divines on that bow that I have to get something out of it. Because the worst case scenario, I'll keep it for standard. You know, I'm still online from Steam. No way you guys are gaslighting me about Steam's effectiveness. GGG pissing you off. Bro, that's Steam's fault, not GGG. Maybe it's GGG, I don't know. It'll be back though. So it's time to watch more ghosts. Guys, download the desktop client. Zao is hacking or something. Or his dad owns Steam. 7K player count. That means like What's it normally at? Like 10K right now, so like 30% of the player base uses Steam. As long as we don't take iron manacles here, we're chilling. Cannot possibly convince me otherwise. Maybe it's the carries are gonna be a little bit dedged then. We'll see. It should be back up soon. I mean, I would hope so at least. I would hope so. Where did I just get XP from? Do you mean like in the chat? I don't know. Because it's weird. It shows everyone's like XP weird. Maybe it factors in like past chat history. I don't know. Level 2. $83 XP. Get wrecked. On my way, downloading another 90 gigs because Steam sucks. Bro, the only thing I use or really have ever used Steam for was Counter-Strike and some Among Us, like, I won't lie. There's also a good game on Steam called Evil. It's basically, I mean, I know a lot of people use Steam, but for a lot of different games, but there's a game on Steam called Evil. Eville, and it's like Town of Salem, but it's like first player or third player or whatever. It's like this, like Path of Exile. You're actually a character running around. Oh no. Testing? I thought I just disconnected there. My character froze. Zero files failed to validate. Wouldn't that mean that it's working? I think it's just like a server issue probably with Steam. Just go watch anime. It should be, I mean, I would hope it's back soon. No way we just lost all of our honor like that. No way we lost even, bro. No way. Wait, do I have iron manacles? No, I don't. I'm just getting screwed. Okay, well, we're probably doomed carrying anybody here. Unless we have... Man, we don't have anything. We have an Honored Challenger, but we don't have Glowing Orb or Adrenaline Vial. This is a rough run. Okay, nice. We have... Please give me, like, a lot of honor here. Boom. Okay, 2,200. That was a lot of honor. This dude is a washed sekhemas runner. I am a bit washed. Hey, I never claimed to be amazing. I'm pretty average. Glitched has me beat in every aspect. With this performance. Bro, I'm just chilling. Alright, time to sit here for an hour trying to get people for the group because... Trying to get people for the group because everyone is offline apparently. But joke's on you guys, I have full control over the market. I could charge 100 divines per carry. I don't believe it. I think we're actually at 781. This is the most trials I've ran in like 2 weeks since we started doing some maps and some other strategies and methodologies. Finally logs me in. Very nice, very nice. You saw the first mirror drop in your PoE carrier today. Wait, what does that mean? You saw like a mirror drop in a group? Hopefully you got some money out of that because let me tell you, I've ran like 1,500 maps. I've killed the Arbiter 500 times, actually like 620. I've done all these trials. I've never seen anything close to a mirror. I saw the most expensive drop I've seen this league that wasn't just like a rare item or a jewel was this rite of passage. He means career. Oh, I'm dumb. PoE career day. I mean, at least you got 150 div. That's not too bad. Wait, you were the Aura bot and they only gave you 150 div? Bro, you should get like 50% if you're the Aura rarity bot. Unless you're running like a block bot, banner bot as well, they should give you a fair split. That seems a little bit like whoever got that mirror literally walked away with 2,000 plus divines. You guys do not want to see my time played. 65 days, but I never log out, so that's why. Unless I get logged out because my internet disconnects. Yeah, Steam should be back up, guys. Have room. Yes, I do have room. We have lots of room. Oh, if you were leeching, then that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome to just get 150 divs. I think most people only offer like 20 divs. I actually started like something in the TFT leech channel once because I commented on someone's post and I was like, there's no way you're only offering someone 10 divs for a mirror drop when a mirror is 3,000 divs. Like, there's no way. But that's pretty sick though. Grats on seeing the mirror. Grats on the 150 divs. Grats, Reno. Very, very cool. I have 5 divs. Yeah, I actually set up. Can I link my bow if you want to? You can. Yeah. I actually set up a map for wisp farming. I set up my atlas the other day for wisp farming and for mirror farming. I did like 100 divine investment, and then yesterday on stream we rage ran all of the maps because I was testing out the auto bomber build and I wanted to see. I don't know. I think we actually did it with my blood mage, but we only did like 2 people. We didn't make money, but we didn't really lose money. So proud. Oh yeah, this is really nice. Wait, this is like what, T2% fizz, T2 flat fizz, T1 lightning. I say you go for the annulment of destiny, and you try to annul that T1 lightning without breaking it. This is pretty sick though, for sure. +4 proj as well. It's like a Amazon bow. Since when was this 2 div for parry? I'll carry 10 div. Since when was 1 div 10 chaos orbs and 1 whittling 10 divines? That's why I increased my prices today. Whittlings are freaking expensive. I'm not running 3 trials just to be able to afford 1 whittling. And I'm not running, you know, how many till full? Like 1 or like 2 more. It's actually a pretty nice bow. Don't get me wrong. This is a pretty nice bow. This is making me want to go back to the bench with mine. $10.50 hours to see your first mirror drop though. Wait, that's like me, bro. Wait, $10.50 hours is a lot more than I thought it was. I was thinking that was like 10 days. That's like 50 days, bro, to see your first mirror. See, this is what I'm saying. They need to make mirrors like PoE1. I'm not asking for mirror shards and House of Mirrors and divination cards, but 3,100 divines for 1 mirror is insane. Someone tried to buy this for 35 div yesterday. Yeah, this is a pretty nice, kind of nice, I guess. I don't know, because ailments don't interact with crit, like chaos builds. So this is nice. But the medium radius does nothing for like a bleed mage, and the crit spell damage bonus is kind of meh. But you could always dextral erase the crit spell damage bonus and try to get like, I think, crit chance or something. But it's kind of hard because the yeah. And I almost folded until Daniel showed me the light. I only have a divine. If you have a spot and will take me, we filled. Sorry. All right, guys, let us go. Already had to annul a flat T1 and a T2 fizz percent yesterday. Yeah, I got really lucky when I annulled T1 LE damage 4 times off the bow I have without hitting the percent fizz accuracy. But with that luck, I'm kind of worried to keep trying to whittle it. Like, I think it would be sick to have T1 percent fizz on the bow. It would be nasty. But if I roll like T1 LE or something, I'm just kind of doomed. The accuracy as is, like, it's good. It's a good hunter's bow. But if we finish to the prefixes, we could always go back and work on suffixes. But I'm like 1,000. I'm like 800 divines deep into trying to get T1 crit chance, and it just doesn't exist. $100 quant, 150 rarity, and 150% monsters. Yeah, that's around what my setups had. The problem with juicing map setups right now is that when it comes to juicing map setups as is, you really want to juice them with rare precursor tablets, and there's just like none in the game. Because they drop corrupted from the Arbiter, and so you're forced into having whatever it dropped with. And because of that, there's a lot of like non-7 quant tablets, and then most of the tablets on the market are all price fixers. It's one guy who has a bunch listed for cheap, and then a bunch more listed for expensive, and he'll only respond if you message him for the like 30 divine ones. Like I said, I think I spent like 100 divines on a setup, but the setup that I had was bad because I've yet to have a good layout at all, like ever actually. A good tower setup. I could show you guys my atlas. I have not had one triple tower setup that was all next to each other. It's all like spread apart, and I get like 6-7 maps in the middle. I have to grand project around to actually like avoid running every map in between as well, which sucks, but it kind of is what it is. Why are you saying 10 chaos is 1 div? It's 20. Go check again. Go check again. Wait, who just paid me? Was it Tipsy Hunter? Keita Rost, America's Asset. Yeah, I did get a 4 tower setup, but I'll show you my 4 tower setup. And I'll show you guys my atlas too, just so you like know I'm not joshing your tots, right? Because I'm really not joshing your guys' tots and trying to make like my story sound more believable or whatever. Well, we just made 30 divines because we got a chaos orb to drop from an Arcanist cache. So I'll show you guys. If we come here, right? If we come to my atlas, I will show you. I should have just exited and then waypointed back. I made a mistake. Okay, carries are actually selling for 2 divines, though, which is nice. I'll be able to pay Judge Death Hunt a bit more, hopefully, and we'll have to see. We will have to see. I think 3 of those guys came from TFT, and I bet none of them vouch for me. Let's see pieces for Citadel Fragments. Any day now when my character decides to load in. The Ardura Caravan. I could also show you guys how many citadels I found on my atlas. I could also show you guys how many citadels I found, because I've only found... I mean, I found like 6, but I've only ran 1, or maybe 2. And that's the crazy thing with all the... This is like pretty much directly what brought me into running trials. Was this right here. I'll show you guys. If we go to the waypoint, we go to my hideouts. back to leveling Blood Mage. Hopefully I can get through second act. Very nice. Yeah, the leveling can be rough early on, but once you unlock Lightning Spear with Tangle Tongue and you unlock like Hawa with Astra Menace, very, very free, very, very easy. Yeah, the fragments should be around the same price, but what's important to check with the fragments is the price of the scepter. The fragments used to be the same price they are now, but the scepter was 10 times the value, which is, you know, kind of important to note. Because you used to be able to make like 50 divines an hour doing Arbiter, which I didn't really make a video on because I didn't want it to get saturated, and I figured that by the time I made a video it would get saturated, but... So, yeah, you are right. Just go... Yeah, but you said, like, look, you said found 6 in 1 week, right? Like, that's like 12 divines worth of fragments, and it took you a week to get them. But I'll show you guys my atlas here. Like, so this is my atlas. As you can see, we ran, like, we've juiced areas. We've ran every map. We've done this multiple times. We had a triple tower here that actually hit a lot of maps. But this is, like, 1 of 3 that I've ever had. I had to waste tower slots putting in grand projects. So I had to, like, grand project from here to here and then work my way over here. And the reason why, and I probably should have went up, but the reason why is that if I just pathed to these towers from right here, I would have missed pretty much every map. I mean, I could have went this way, I guess, but I had to grand project essentially to save maps in the middle. This is a 2 tower, 1 tower. We have 1 tower here, but no more in sight. We come down here. We have 1 tower here, 2 towers. So I have lots of 2 towers, right? But like even this is not a triple tower. They're too far apart. This literally hits, it doesn't even hit any maps, like, because these are on the edge. So yeah, we have a tower here. This is like a triple tower, but again, it's not really a triple tower because you have to grand project to actually get between these maps efficiently, and it only hits like 5 maps, right? We come here, 1 tower, come down here, 2 tower, 1 tower. We actually have a triple tower right here. I never noticed this. I think I came here recently. But here's the problem, right? I kind of messed up because I already put towers in this. I guess we put rarity in here. We could put quant in the other ones. Quant rarity or something, I don't know. But ideally, you just want to put quant and not just rarity. Quant is a lot better. And we do have a tower here, but again, I put tablets in. So this is my fault. I kind of bricked this area. Like even over here, 2 towers, 1 tower, 1 tower, 1 tower, 1 tower. You know, we come down here. What do you know? 1 tower. There's a tower here also, but that's like a 2 tower. And chances are, again, we'd have to grand project to get to this tower. And by the time we get to this tower, if we reveal the area and there's another tower like over here or something, we're doomed, right? Because we've already grand projected and wasted a tablet slot. We have 2 towers here. 3 towers, really, but this one only hits like 4 maps, right? And these are juiced. So that's like 2 3-tower setups I've had so far in my entire atlas. Come over here. We do have a triple tower here, I guess. But one thing that's important to note with these triple towers, these ones right next to my start were before they changed how towers worked. And so these aren't like really the same as what we found recently. We have a tower there, just 1 tower. We have like 1 tower here. We have, you know, I mean, we've done a lot of maps this league. We've done like 1,500 maps. And I have 1 citadel on my atlas, which is right here. That's it. And I have 1 citadel somewhere like over here that I ran. And then I think a couple off in the fog. But most of the things off in the fog are just corruption nexuses. And then the most recent one that we found was, we found this 4-tower overlap right here. But even this was not very good. Because it's a 4-tower overlap. 2 of the towers are here. 1 is here. So we got like 6 maps only that were triple towered. And then this map right here only hit like 2 of the maps. So we got a 4-tower overlap for 2 maps. 5-tower overlap for 1 map. And I guess we do have a triple tower right here, which is what I'm working on next. I think we have, yeah, 25% quant at the moment on these maps. We have to do this map, though, and then this map to even get to this tower. So we have to do 2 maps to get to this tower, which is 2 less maps in the juice. This tower doesn't hit. these, or I guess it does. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps that are triple towered. Maybe 8. 8 maps that are triple towered. And here's the thing, too. We put a breach tablet, because Daniel, you were telling me yesterday I should be running breach setups with quant rarity setups, which is like, it's true, you should have a breach on every map, but the way that I juiced the maps was by running, I did a boss setup, because boss areas are automatically irradiated. We irradiated the area, boss setup, Visions of Paradise, 60% quant on the maps. And then I put a couple breach tablets in. And if you notice, the breaches hit every map over here and up here and hit none of the maps in the middle. So none of these maps that had 4 towers had breaches on them. Ever. I've played over 1K hours and never seen a mirror before. Yeah, that's basically how it goes. Part of it is setup and juicing, but even then it's RNG. Like, even if you have 500% rarity, 100% quant on every single map, and like 300% rarity on your gear, and you're running 6-man, it's still RNG. It's not like a skill thing that you can guarantee at all. It's pure RNG. Have never smelt a mirror. Neither have I. I can't even get an incense relic, bro, and that's not even half of a mirror. Can't even get 1 incense relic. All right, we're gonna buy some more whittlings, probably just 1. 1, 4, 8. 8 divines, man. Didn't I just buy 1 for 7? Man. All right. This is the Whittle of Hope, though. Wait, we need Sinistral. We need Sinistral. My thinking is, or my plan is, right? I mean, I could always divine this again, though. I really want to hit, like, T2 or T1 flat percent fizz. Not flat, percent fizz. Would be very ideal. I think it's a lot better than accuracy, but we're going to need a Sinistral Erasure as well. Oh, what do you know? These are only 3.3 divs. Or 36 chaos, so like 3 divs. Oh my gosh! What is this? What is the price, man? It's going down even more. Some jerk is merching the whole market. No, what I meant was you should use those tablets to give you a chance for an additional breach. Yeah, but those tablets are impossible to find. And we couldn't afford to put really any breach tablets. Like, we could only afford to put like 1 breach, because the whole idea of juicing a wisp farm comes from juicing with bosses and percent chance to have wisps, because you can guarantee a wisp with this node on every boss map. You can also guarantee that the boss maps are always irradiated for better loot, and you can spec into wisps, and you can essentially get like 5 wisps per map and have the boss be hunted by wisps. But towers only allow you to have, or tablets only allow you to juice like 8 maps at a time with bosses. So it takes like 7 tablets to juice an entire area with bosses, and then you're kind of hoping and praying that you can just get by with 1 or 2 breach tablets, as well as maybe an irradiation tablet or a Visions of Paradise. Okay, we need a Sinistral Erasure. Boom, 36 chaos. Okay, it just went up to 37, man. I'm gonna, whatever. Please, just give me T1% fizz or something. Anything. 12 to 18 fire. At least we can still whittle it, but there goes literally all my divines in 1 click. There goes all my divines in 1 click. 20 some divines. We just need percent fizz, like literally any roll. Literally any roll and we'll be chilling. We'll lower the price on this to 20 divs also. This is like the cheapest evasion energy shield sleek jacket in the game. The suffixes are dead, yes, but for a crafting base, this is pretty good. Could also just try to corrupt it. I was buying 180 plus chaos for 10 divs. Yeah, same. Same. Some guy, like I said, some jerk decided to take all the currency he's made, the entire league,
and invest it into flipping on the market. Because normally, like, if you try to flip items, you get screwed by this gold value. The way to fix this is to make, like, one omen cost 100,000 gold. Because then you couldn't just buy and sell omens all day. You also wouldn't be able to buy and sell chaos orbs all day. But as it currently stands, you know, it's only 5,000 gold to convert these. And it's going down even more. It's going down even more. It just went from 12.6 to 11.6 and then to 11.2 right in front of our eyes. And it's even lower. There's 20,000 listings for 10 chaos orbs because people are just flipping them. They're just merching them. That's all they're doing. Like, I could probably buy right now 100 chaos orbs for 10 divines. Or how many divines do we have? We have like 4. I could buy probably... Or wait. No, I'm doing this backwards. I have divine. I want divine. I have chaos orbs. It's like we could buy 1 divine for 10 chaos orbs, right? And wait for this to go through and then go from there. It's actually insane. Attack speed with quarter staves, flash charges, blah. This one's pretty dead. Damage pen. I mean, it's dead. We sell. We go next. We have the bow, though. This bow will save our life, hopefully. Hopefully we can roll, like, T2 at least % fizz. I doubt it, but that would be very sick. I'm going to be right back, though, in a couple seconds, guys. All right, I've returned.
I've returned. We relist the bow for 1,000 divs. I want to lower the price on these vase relics to 5 because I don't think they'll actually sell. We'll also sell the Frostbolt for 10 divs. Why not? And maybe we'll hold on to the +3s. Maybe what we'll do for standard is we'll try to collect every +3 in the entire game. But for now, we go back to the trials. That would be a pretty cool goal, is to have every +3 gem in the entire game on standard. Joke's on us, though. Next league, they come out with changes, and the jewels can roll up to +5, and they roll uncorrupted, so you can divine them. Logan, can you help me with some levels? I need 77. Right now, I'm 61. The best advice I have with that is to just put in like a tier 5 waystone on your Atlas, tier 5, and then run the map, and you should get like 10, 12 levels if you do like a breach map with the XP gain on it. I don't have any maps left on my Atlas, I don't think, that are a good level, and it would probably take a couple hours. I mean, I could maybe help you with it, but we did a bunch of XP juicing and whatnot yesterday and the day before, and leveling. I got a high crit Tangle Tongue for standard just because it's probably getting nerfed. Yeah, I would agree with that. It probably is going to get nerfed. It'll probably only roll to like 10% crit chance next league or something. Probably roll like from 5 to 10. But one thing that I can tell you, Twan, is that if you just try to run a tier 15 map at level 61, you won't get any XP at all because you're too far away from the map. But if you just literally put like a tier 5 in, all you really need are like a pair of Hawas and an Astra Menace, and you will one-shot everything, and you'll get like 10, 12 levels. I did it the other day. I got 16 levels in one map on my Blood Mage with the tier 5 Waystone. With there were like 3 breaches on the map, and the map had like some XP gain on it, increased XP gain. We'll just go Chalice, Ritual, Merchant. Why not? We have a lot of Sacred Water, so we're kind of chilling. And man, I'm just losing all of my honor with 90% evasion. Very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. We have Adrenaline Vial and whatnot, though. I mean, we're kind of chilling. I think we have Honored Challenger, too. Yeah, we'll go Ritual Gauntlet. Why not? Unless there's another Ritual. Yeah, Lightning Spear really works for leveling. I'm working on, like, a leveling experience gain guide, but probably won't be out for a few days, if not longer. We also have Pledge to the Gilful, so we can, losing honor ends the trial. That's such a troll. It's like, here you go. Here is a Temporalis level run. You can lose 3 of your afflictions, but if you take any damage, you're done. But I've got 30 afflictions. Losing 3 doesn't do anything. It's not a bad pledge for like a Temporalis run, since you can't lose honor anyways, but in general, it's kind of bad. The reason why I built out the Temporalis Autobomber, though, was purely for standard, and I didn't corrupt the,
Holy moly, 40% honor res. We're going to buy that, actually. We're going to buy this one, too. We'll just buy everything. Why not? Screw it. We'll go Gauntlet. Gold key. Okay, we're going to do the escape trial with no evasion because we have a greater honor shrine. I'm not doing any damage. And we have worn sandals, so we're moving like a turtle. Oh my gosh, we're losing all of our honor. And we're just getting slowed. Please. Please. No. Not all of my honor. I didn't mean take all of it. Wait. Oh my gosh. This is... Oh my... How to lose the trials with an evasion build. I don't even think we get all of it back. But we do have Adrenaline Vial. We just can't really take damage on the boss. Okay, we do get all of it back. Very nice. Trial carry want to sell. PoE2, Dawn of the Hunt. Woohoo. Alright. %90 is just a number. It's all just a number. At the end of the day, it's all RNG. You either get hit or you don't. That's why I don't do instant relic runs. Although, I could do instant relic runs if I wanted to. I just don't want to be like... I like streaming and just relaxing and chilling and talking to people. I don't want to be like sweating my butt off just to complete a run to make like, I don't know, 50 to 100 divines. It is a lot of money to make, but... yeah, I'd rather just chill. If I wanted to sweat and be, like, all super duper crazy like that, I would just, I would play differently. Daft. Would like to buy our vase relics. Well, Mr. Daft, you are free. I have 2 of them for you. Daft. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can't wait for next league. I mean, I know we talked about it earlier on stream, but I cannot wait for next league. Hopefully it's more fun and engaging and active. It's not really surprising that the omens and whatever are as expensive as they are because the same thing happened last league. Okay, this is pretty juice. I think this is T1. 4 divines. This one is also like not T1, but we could list this for like 1 divine maybe and list the other one for like, I don't know, 5. It's quite a lot of honor resistance to get out of a 3 slot. The max honor is pretty useless, so we'll actually list it for 4. We'll just let these guys know that we'll start soon if no one else joins. Don't want to keep people waiting around all day. Would not be very ideal. We'll post in like the French and the Spanish channels, as well as the Russian channel, Sukablet. Don't say that, by the way. That's it's not racist, but it's like FU in Russian. How many divs do we have? We have 14. We have 14 divs. We can buy one whittling. That's it. One whittling for 14 divaroonies. I wonder if my Chaos order ever went through. Nice. See, we're getting Russians. Ow, ma popa. Ow, ma popa. Just keep spamming trade channel 1 because I'm too lazy to keep going through all the trade channels. Getting like my fingers are gonna fall off probably. $400 divines for T2 strength, T2 LE, T2 chaos res on a bad divine with T2 fizz and T2 cold. Guys, trade chat sellers are all scammers. Or like, look at this guy, T2 lightning damage, T1 fizz. Okay, this is kind of nice, but how much does he want? 300. Why does he want 350 divs for a ring that is, I don't know. Okay, we have filled the group though. This is very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. All right, let's go. Let us commence the trial carry. I think this is, what, 782? No, we're on like a dry streak of 4. We got a Ruby like 4 trials ago. Was there a nerf to Blood Mage I'm not aware of? I haven't logged in a few weeks, but my Lightning Spears dropped from 58,000 to 30,000. No. Not that I know of. There was no nerf or changes. So it could have been because like you maybe someone around you was wearing like a scepter before. Would explain like why your damage was doubled. Need to put my focus on, and we will hop in here and commence the chilling session. We will chill and hang out. How many bad, oh gosh. Wait, we should be fine. We need to bait out his attack to the side since we have no evasion. We have to dodge every attack here or we risk dying. No. Never lucky. Alright, guys. Come inside. Come on in. Time lost? Mysterious. Time lost? No spectrum. Okay, we'll open. Oh my lord, look at that. All emeralds and sapphires. That's what you like to see. As opposed to the all ruby layouts. Sharina, thank you very much. I guess Fozu Mage got disconnected or something along those lines. Who knows? Mr. Gale. Thank you very much. Abella Granger, thank you very much. We won't charge Fuzzu because they got disconnected. Trying to come in the room. If they log out and then log back in like right away, that's usually what that means. Usually what that means. Alright, and then we have the Russian man. 25C, thank you very much. And then we'll open some of these last caches. Chance Shard. I haven't seen one of those in forever. We'll open some Silver Arcanist. Why not? Maybe we get a Chaos Orb. Never lucky. And we have one more Gold Arcanist, but never lucky. The game crashed and I'm outside. Yeah, it's a bug. Can't do anything about it. Sorry. But you don't need to pay. Don't worry. What is the hotkey to pull up the trial map? I always forget. V. Okay, this should save us some time. It could have been like, it could be a weapon set too or something, Nate. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know, but it should be fine. Okay, we are full. I need to edit my TFT post. If I got my points. If you got your 8 points, you can pay me, but otherwise, don't worry about it. All right, time to go through the loot, and then we'll buy like another whittling or two, and hopefully we don't brick. Minion. Wait, this one, oh, 6% damage, like mineral damage. I mean, I don't know. We could slam it. Who knows? 25% presence is also pretty good. Proj damage is not the worst. Elemental ailment threshold, very, very bad. Crit damage bonus for attack damage could be good. Not a surprise that none of the relics were good. Curse duration, flash charges, spell damage. Okay, they're bricked. Goodbye. We'll slam the emerald, and then 2% attack speed with spears. Okay, so I think what we do here is we have 3 good mods. We could fracture and hope to hit the radius, and then Sinistral erase the companions. But this jewel would not be worth that much even if it was perfectly rolled, so we're just going to chaos it. We hit what we wanted to, but unfortunately it just was not very good. Divine Orb. 1. I need a bit, but maybe I can. Alright, we're going to buy a whittling. They're so expensive. 90 chaos. How many divines is that? At 11 a piece, that's like 8 divines or something. This order never went through, so we'll probably just pay 8 divines. Why not? Probably just pay 8, and then we'll come into here. We'll pull out the bow. Where's my bow at? And we will whittle the fire. Boom. Okay, 1 to 50 lightning is not very ideal. We'll go one more time again. 16 to 28 cold. This is like tier 6 cold. Tier 5, I was going to say, but yeah. Tier 5 cold, oh well. Yeah, we just need percent fizz, like literally any roll. Ideally like 100%, but we need to buy some more Test of Times. We need max ES and another minion roll, but unfortunately we couldn't hit either of those. This is bricked. We'll list the bow again for like, I don't know, 800 divs or something. Who knows? Sorry, Trasherous, we are full. Alright, what else do we have for sale that we could pawn off quickly and effectively and cheaply to be able to afford more whittlings to roll T9 LE damage again? What else do we have? I'll pay 3 div, kick someone. No. That's how you get ignored, by the way. Offering to pay more for me to kick someone. I'm not going to kick someone just so you can get into the group. Joking? Yeah, I'm sure you were joking, buddy. I'm sure you were. We could work on this Falconer's Jacket too. I can't believe that this won't sell for like 25 div. It's only got 1 bad roll on it, which is the Thorns. You could probably whittle it off in one go and get like flat mixed with percent. If this is T1, I might do that. It's T2, T1. Very unlucky. We could always divine this to be better, though. It's pretty min-rolled. P5 Thorns. Nothing is selling. Nothing is selling. Where's that ruby? I can't believe that this will not sell for like 40 divines. Okay, there actually is one listed.
Okay, yeah, these went down a lot in price. That's why. We'll list this for like 34. Why not? 34, that's enough for what, like 5? Not even. It's enough for 4 whittlings. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, lord. I can pay 20 div for that right now if you want. No, thank you, sir. The cheapest one on the market is 30 divs. Why would I give you one with a perfect implicit corruption for 20 divs? Oh, the chess piece? Which one? The Falconers? Or the Sleek? This one? I'll sell this to you for 20 divs. How much even is something like this? Let's price check it and make sure it's a fair price. I will sell it to you at a fair market price. 20 divs, I think, is kind of fair. The Falconers or the Sleek? I'll sell you the Falconers for 20 div. I mean, I'm just going to gamble the money I make and then buy more tested times from Mr. Judge Doth Hunt, if he's even online. Which he's not. He logged out. So, yeah, we get 2 more whittlings, I guess. And that is it. 2 more attempts at success. You were not logged in. Actually, you might be on just a different account. Message me and I will invite you. And I will sell this to you for 20 Diveroonies. Very nice. One shot demon. Twan, are you still watching? I could probably help you with some. Yeah, if you had a ton of currency, Chindu, you could probably whittle this thorns off and make this worth even more. Or you could corrupt it for a 3rd socket, but it's pretty good. Thank you very much. Time to Gamba and have my hopes and dreams get crushed. Yeah, we might be able to run. I could run like 1 XP map maybe with you guys or 2. Enjoy. You enjoy the chess piece. I'm going to lose all my money here when I whittle this. So, yeah, cold again. And then, what do you know? Accuracy. This is like tier 10 accuracy. One-shot demon. Oh, I'm whittling? I already have 1 in stash. Bro, it's a pretty nasty Falconer's jacket. I just didn't want to mess around with it at all. I've had it listed for a while. DM con game. All right, we list the bow again for like 6 million divines. OMG, link it to me. We actually have an XP map here, but it's tier 15. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Grats. 51 spirit. 51 spirit, bro. This is insane. This is like 80 divs now. And I know because I sold one earlier, like a week ago. Literally the exact same for like 80 or 100 divs. I can't remember. I knew I should have whittled it myself. I knew it. I knew it. That's nuts. That's pretty nice. Pretty nasty. It's not even fractured, and you could divine it. Like, if you really wanted, you could divine this to have more percent and flat, and even more spirit. But you might lose some res and some int, because those are pretty nicely rolled. My gosh, this guy is just popping off. All right, boys. We'll run like, let's see. We'll run this Waystone first. Yeah, that is pretty insane. Very, very nice. Grats on the 20 div flipperoonie. Or you could use that on a build. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a Falconer's jacket, so a lot of people want those for the movement speed. But you don't really have any balls unless you go for the Divine and then the Corruption. If you Divine it, it'll have over 1,000 evasion and 400 ES. And then if you corrupt it, you could get that up to like 1,100 or 1,200 and really be rolling in the money. But yeah, don't take my word on that though. Don't.
Don't go too crazy on it. You might lose all your money that you just made. All right, we'll just run. We'll run this Willow map. Why not? I'm gonna use it for now. Yeah, that's a pretty sick one, bro. That is pretty nasty. I think Bruck gave me a couple that were similar with Spirit. Like I said, they sell for a lot. They sell for like, but it takes a long time to sell anything right now. Like that sleek jacket I have is like one of the highest evasion energy shield ones in the game, and it's actually very easy to craft them, very efficient, but still. When I'm done with it, I'll put another 20 div to try and hit something crazy. Yeah, the int is pretty badly rolled, I'm not gonna lie, but you could really screw yourself by rolling like T1 stun threshold or something like that. Like you could really screw yourself maybe. Which is why I didn't want to craft too much on it. I actually, funnily enough, that Falconer's jacket was actually really bad. Last night it had like stun threshold T1 and it had the thorns damage on it. And I went for a chaos orb because I had it listed for like 5 or 10 div forever and it never sold. So I chaos orbed it one time last night and I hit the int, and then I was thinking to myself I should probably whittle it. But with the price of whittlings, like let's say it took me like 10 whittlings to hit something good, I would have been kind of doomed. All right, try to stay next to me, Mr. Tuan. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging. My Chaos Orb? That's like 10 divs right there that just dropped with the Chaos Orb. What's this shrine? Enduring Shrine? Grab this shrine, and we are chilling. That was the only breach, though. Howdy, howdy, Boston. How are you doing, brother? What's on the agenda today? We've been running some trials and crafting a little bit today, but the prices of everything are just very expensive, so I really haven't been doing too much. We're getting Tuan some levels. We're just doing like one map here, just help him get some levels. As you can see, he's leveled up 3 times already on this map. Gave up on the Autobomber. I mean, like I said yesterday, it really needs like a Mirror Tier wand and a focus to work. And I don't have that money, and even if I did, I've made it pretty clear I would never actually spend a mirror if I had one. Even though you could get to like copy an item or whatever, and it's valuable and it's cool, they're just so rare that there's no item in this game that I would think is worth a mirror or anything. Anything crazy like that. All right, we'll clear out like as much of this map as we can, or at least try to, and then we'll do one more map. We'll do like a tier 15. If anybody wants to come with for like a tier 15 XP map, I'm only doing one map, and that's it. But if you have a character that's like level 70 and you just want to get some XP real quick, you're free to come. Yeah, that was only 5 levels, unfortunately, because we didn't really get like a breach or anything. Yeah, we're just, you know, we're just helping out a little bit. Running a couple maps. We'll do these ritual altars too, why not? It's been a long time since I've seen an omen. I juiced an entire area for omens. Never saw one, and I've done like 30 ritual altars since and haven't seen an omen. Like, this one could have an omen, though. It could. Because there's so much blacked out on the... There's so many little orbs. I don't want to bait myself, but... It could. You never know. Chindu, if you want to come too. Yeah, Boston, you can come. Like I said, I'm only doing one map, so it won't be too crazy, but hopefully we can get some levels. Netflix and Sim is still Netflix and chilling inside of the simulacrum. Very nice. Need some XP on Monk as well. All right, you guys are welcome to come. Like I said, we're only gonna do one map. I'll probably get back in the trials or do something crazy like that. Okay, I'm lagging. Can't use my abilities. Do I have any castaways? I have one, but I was kind of saving it at the moment. We're going to run it some other time probably. Oh, wow, what a surprise. We got, would you believe it or not, absolutely no omens. Big surprise. We'll re-roll. Man, oh man. And what do you know? No more omens. All right, we're getting out of here. Buying this skill gem and whatnot. Yeah, but it should be my server, I think, not yours for the map. All right, we will do one more map. I have a pretty decent XP one here. Reduce flash charges. Please give me... Okay, that's kind of frustrating. We kind of want like a Sinistral Exalt here because I don't want to load this out with suffix. Modifiers, and then we hit rarities. So this is not very ideal. You guys are going to have to be kind of careful on this map to not die. I'll be honest. We'll put some rarity on this map. Nyane Monk, and we're also looking for Boston Monkey, Invoker, Bad Boy Invoker, Bad Boy, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys? All right, one shot demon we can invite you to. Like I said, you guys are gonna have to be pretty careful here to not die. Maybe. Doing one XP map if you want. Oh, also. If you kill the king in the mist a few times, you can... Yeah, my Alice tree is maxed out for everything. We ran 55 maps with double rerolls and 300% chance for omens, and we never saw a single omen. We did this like 2 days ago. I'm talking about like the expensive omens, not the cheap omens. Daniel, take this divine from me for the carry the other day. Thank you very much. And we will proceed to rerun Steaming Springs. It might take a second for me to load in here, though, guys. Just a little heads up. No, thank you, brother. Thank you. I really should be giving you like 2 div. I meant to pay you sooner, but I just didn't get around to it. Wait, we just rolled T2 Fire, 30%. Okay, this ring is pretty bad. Yeah, goodbye. We could keep it for reforging, maybe. All right, Chindu is AFK. We're going to run in. Like I said, there's only 1 revive, so be careful and do not get blasted. Do not get blasted on this map. Try to stay near me, and we should be good. We'll wait for Daniel. Hopefully, DM Con Game gets XP here. Hopefully. Normally you do, but you never know. But yeah, this node right here, 100% chance to be omens. Like, it's like a 1% base chance. Okay, Daniel has disconnected. Okay, he has returned. We wait for Mr. Nyan Monk. Nyan. He said he crashed. We'll be good. All good, brother. All good, brother. We are chillin'. Chillin' like villains. Soon as Daniel loads in. Damn, Daniel, you got a worse computer than I got. No, I'm just kidding. Hey. Maybe you do have a worse computer than I have. Yeah, I'm still AFK, bro. I said that like 10 minutes ago. But I can do some XP. Wait, if you want. We're just doing 1 map. We're literally just doing 1 map. But it should be I mean, there's 110% XP, so it's basically like 2.5 maps. Okay, we're waiting for Zhao now, too. I don't even think this map will be that crazy for XP, but unless we get multiple breaches, it'll be good. If we get multi-breach, we're chilling. We only have 1 revive, like I said, so just be careful, guys. Put your best defensive gear on. Like, you see, do you guys see this man right here with the shield on? That's a smart move. I just realized I wasn't watching your stream live. Yeah, I figured that out a little bit. All right, let's go. We go and we conquer. Be as defensive as me. Netflix and Sim cannot die. We're just waiting for Boston. Nice. All right, come with us, Boston. Let's stick together. We are actually selling a Grand Spectrum Ruby after this for a few Diverunis. When did I turn short allocation on? I'm so confused. Stay with me, guys. We'll get the most XP that way. Very nice. Okay, when did I turn my short allocation on? Is someone else group leader? I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, Daniel got disconnected again. R.I.P. Daniel. Someone else group. Oh, yeah, because someone invited me. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot I was invited. Yeah, my net is so bad. That's kind of a feels bad man moment. It's all good. I can take you on some more maps later or whenever. Unfortunately, we only got one breach. It's not the dream. Very, very nice. I don't know why people aren't really getting XP, though. You guys should have gained, like, 25 levels by now. Or not 25, but at level 68, you should gain around 15 levels per map. So I don't... Maybe it's because it took the party leader's atlas instead of mine. I don't know. Nyan Monk? Wait, you're still gaining XP, Daniel. Oh, you're still in the party. That's why. Level 80. Or you're still in the area. I don't know why it, like, kicked you from the group. Okay, something is very weird, though. Something went wrong on this map. Because DM Con Game should have gotten, like, at least 15 levels from a tier 15 map. With 200% XP on it. I don't know why he didn't. It might be group scaling or leveling scaling. I don't know. But he should have gotten a lot more than he did. I think that's about it. We still have one rare left, I guess. One more rare monster. We'll do one more map. Like I said, I don't know what exactly went wrong. Make me the group leader, Tuan. Actually, I forgot. Yeah. Give me party leader, and we'll see if it makes a difference. We'll do one more map. I'll try to find a good one. I'm going to sell this Grand Spectrum really quick, though. Give me 1 second. The 80 div Grand Spectrum that we were selling for 34 div. And then we will also... we will re-invite Daniel if he is still online. Very nice. Yeah, this should fix the lag for Daniel too, since I forgot Tuan was group leader and he's Hong Kong Realm. Let me find another map here real quick. You know this guy's about to merch the hell out of this jewel too. Like he's not even playing a class that uses it. That's how you know he's gonna merch the hell out of it. He's about to relist that for like 80 divines. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Did we get any XP waystones? No, we did not. So let me see what I have. Experience. Normal. Do you have a normal waystone that we can slam?
Gold monsters. All right, let me check guild stash. Experience. Okay, we have... Yeah, I did invite... I AFK'd my way to 25 div today. Sim is so profitable. Yeah, it really is, but I don't like running sim. It's too frustrating for me, I guess. I don't know, but that's just me. Oh, this helmet was almost so good. You keep declining the invite request, by the way. Wait, what the what the fuck? I didn't know you could get small and notable on the same jewel. I did not know that was a thing. All right, I have another waystone, but this one is unfortunately like zero revives, so I have to be a little bit careful. Unless DM Con Game has one. We'll just use, well, extra cold, extra fire. Yeah, maybe we could run this one too. We'll just do magic pack size or magic monsters deli. Yeah, that is, I've never seen that before. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen that roll on a jewel ever. Well, it actually does a lot, like, kind of, depending on where you put it. It's unfortunate that it's fractured 24% and not 25, because PoE rounds down, so it's basically like 20%, I think. But even then, that's a, like, really, I've never seen that before. There probably are spots you could put that on the tree that are just insane. Yeah, it's going to take me a second to load in probably since we haven't done this map yet. Sorry, guys. But at least you guys will be primed and ready to go once I load in. Any day now, though. Bro, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Your AFK sim build, Zao, sounds so fun. Like, it actually sounds so fun. Okay, any day now we can load in, though. Any day now. Por favor. How am I loading in longer on a map that's on my realm than before? All right. We have loaded in. This map might suck. I don't know. The monsters have... Why am I... I'm like doing no damage and just getting hit a metric ton. Boston is going hard with the flicker strike. Screw that strongbox. That one's like the most useless one ever. Oh, Mr. Daniel died. R.I.P. R.I.P. Daniel. We'll do one more map after. I don't know why people aren't really getting XP. Like, I feel like DM Con Game should have gotten a lot more XP.
Do monsters have stun buildup or something insane? What in the actual flippity frick? I'm just getting stunned permanently. And I can't move. Oh my lord. Sometimes this game. I can't. Bro, I literally can't do anything. I'm just stunned. RIP. Alright, we have a breach here, though. This should be some pretty good XP. There we go. Now DM Con-Game is getting the levels that he needs. Alright, very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Some XP here, some XP there. Chilling everywhere. I think that just dead ends down there. He can't die. All right, very nice, gentlemen. We'll do one more map. We will do one more. Why not? There might still be monsters left, but I am just gonna forget about them and go next. Pog Champ. Let's see if we have any better juiced maps. 17% XP. What's this one down here? 41. I mean, we do have a sulfur. Okay, this one will be kind of juiced, but you guys can't die on this one. Or maybe we'll just do this a little bit easier. All right, this one should be a lot better XP. We'll run a juiced map since I have one. I didn't actually see that I had this before. We'll put some revives on the map too, just so that you guys aren't struggling. And hopefully this map has a lot of monsters on it too. I'm not too sure what went on in the last two maps. Like, I feel like we got 5 players in the group, and there were like literally 3 monsters on the entire map. The pack size was so small. There was literally, I don't even know what happened in those last couple maps. It could just be because we had quant rarity on the map also instead of like pack size or number of monsters. But this should be pretty chill now. We'll wait for everyone to start moving. DM con game. Goodbye. Okay, wait up for Mr. Tuan. We'll come back. Wait, what was that? Divine. Very nice. Very, very nice. I heard the Tinkeroony. All right. Yeah. Let's come down here along the bottom. How much XP do we have? 190% on this map. Not too bad. All right, I'm going to hit the breach. Screw it. Very nice. Grats on level 90. You should be able to revive, Daniel. I have like 1 FPS. Sorry, guys. But you should be able to revive and just run back to us. There's like 6 revives on this map, so we're chilling. This is why I don't juice maps, by the way, guys. This is why we need a better computer. Look at this. I'm like 1 FPS. It's alright, though. We are chilling. Wait, there's an update? Guys. Downtime will be approximately 15 minutes. Let's wait for Daniel. Yeah, there's a patch. I bet it's the most useless patch and that they're not addressing or fixing any issue at all in the game. I bet you it's like a drop rate or a nerf or something. 2.1.B. Or they're going to say that they are buffing the drop rates of omens or fixing an omen bug, and it turns out that the drop rate doesn't change or anything. What are you guys doing back here? All right, I'm coming. Maybe they'll roll back the game an hour or two, and we'll have to redo all this. Could you guys imagine? That would be so painful. My damage on this character actually kind of sucks. I need, like, better rings and gloves. If anybody wants to toss me, like, 8 or 9 mirrors, that would be epic. Anything less than that, and I won't accept it. Foul barb. We can clear some of the last monsters. Looks like we have another rare too. We'll follow the wisp. Maybe this will be a Spirit of the Wolf golden charm. You never know. Could be, might be, maybe. Could be, might be, maybe. Where's this thing even going? Where is it going? Oh my lord. All the way back to the start. I guess we forgot like a deli rare. Yeah, we'll do the rituals too. And then we'll, after this map, we'll look at the patch notes. We have to be careful not to accidentally kill the rare that this is going to touch. Wait, there's another rare. Where are these rares coming from? Alright, Spirit of the Wolf. Boom. Alright, never mind. Never lucky. Alright, we'll do the rituals. Bye-bye, DM Con Game. My bad. Oh, and he got disconnected. Alright, well, Twan, on the bright side, you got to level 77. On the dark side, you perished and got disconnected. Alright, we'll come up here. We'll do the last two rituals, or we'll do 2 more rituals, and if we see something good, we'll defer it. If not, we will do something crazy. Something game-breaking and changing. How went the Wisp farm? We never actually ran it as a 6-man group. I ran it as a solo player, and I think Zhao came for some of the maps. The loot was actually really good. It was really good for a solo map, but the investment, like, I'm sure if we did a 6-man setup that we would have seen lots of golden charms and lots of, like, mirror drops or the potential of a mirror drop. But as it currently stands or whatever, we didn't use it for what we wanted to. So what I might do is, now that I have the auto bomber on a separate character, what I might do is I might load it up. Look at how many precursor tablets are just on the ground. I might load it up as, we'll wait for con game for this last map, or for this ritual. But what I might do in the future is I might set up another setup, triple tower setup, like a juiced one, and we might run the yeah, we might run it. We'll do the last ritual too, just so you guys can get some more XP, since this is the last map we're doing. 29th of August, bro, that's 2 months away. The market's fucked. Excuse my language, but the market is screwed. The market is screwed. Like, it needs to come now. It needs to come now, like at the end of the month. It's 3,000 Exalted Orbs for 1 Divine. Who wants to play in a market like that? It's 10 Chaos Orbs for a Divine. Pretty soon, Chaos Orbs will be worth more than a Divine. Just mark my words. Where's the last ritual? Am I missing something? I don't know. Let's look. Let's just re-roll, and if nothing good pops up, we go next. This is actually a pretty, like, earlier in the league that would have been a nutty spear. And what do you know? No omens. All right, guys, we are out of here. 29th of August. Don't spoil anything else. We'll be going through. Yeah, but like, who wants to play another 2 months of 1 whittling being worth 10 divines? Like, honestly, the best investment anyone could make right now is probably buying whittlings. They'll be worth 45 divines by the end of the league. I guarantee it. I mean, they'll be worth a lot less on standard, but still kind of aids. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the XP maps. We'll go through, we're going to whittle this bow a couple times, and we're going to go through the patch notes. Patch notes, forms, PoE2. Server maintenance. Who is trading me? DM Con Game. 1 div. I appreciate it. I don't know if that's the one that dropped or if you're just giving me one, but thank you. Whoever got the div that dropped, you can keep it if you want to. Thanks for coming, guys. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, you're chilling. Yeah, you guys don't need to worry about giving me nothing. Thanks for coming. Wait, they're not even, there's no update. Pain not breach ring. Oh, this is the one I literally just fractured. This guy's gonna try to make this double rarity with double T1. I already know it. I would probably try to do the same thing, but it's just way too hard. All right, so 0.2.1 hotfix 2, June 20th, July 11th, 12 a.m. There's no notes. There's no patch notes. Hopefully they're doing something good. Hopefully they're fixing the game for the rest of the league. Like, hopefully GGG is watching my stream and they're going to take some ideas and actually, like, be chilling, right? All right, we have 60 divines to work with for this bow. What are the odds that we roll T1 LE damage or percent LE damage before we get anything good? I'm probably not going to go too deep on the whittlings here because they could come out with an update that makes these like worth a lot less. All right, here we go. Accuracy, boom. Lightning, boom. Fire, boom. Cold, man, that's a high roll. That's T2 cold, no. Oh my gosh, it's freaking bricked, man. It's actually bricked, like, I quit. If they don't come out with a new build that is OP soon, I quit. I quit. I'm not even joking. Or not a new build. If they don't fix the whittlings and the chaos orbs in the market and stuff soon, oh my gosh, man, are you shitting on me, man? It's actually doomed. Okay, well, the bow's bricked. Nothing we can do about it. The bow is bricked. Officially, after 1,600 divines, we bricked the bow. We never hit T1 anything other than T1 Fizz, T1 LE, T1 Lightning. We'll list it for like 800. Chances are it won't sell. If the update that they're coming out with... I lost my save after joining your party. Yes, there is an update soon. I'll be honest with everyone in the stream, though. If they don't fix the price, like if they don't fix some of the stuff in this next update, I'm done for the league. Not to be like a crybaby or anything, but it's a bit unplayable right now. I just spent 3 hours worth of trial work on 5 whittlings and bricked a bow. So if they don't come out with something or like provide some fix or for anything for the market or whatnot, like, yeah, it'll be probably the end of the league for me. God damn it, man. This is so demoralizing, too. Why does T2 Flat Fizz have an item level of 65 and T2 Cold has an item level of 75? Like, why? Why can't it be 63 like T3? It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I'm going to be right back in like 1 minute. Hopefully they come out with some patch notes soon. And then, like I said, if there is no update to fix or address the issue of crafting and whittlings, etc., I am not going to play for another 2 months. Thought the league would be over with in like 3 weeks. I'll be right back, though. All right. I've returned. Sinistral Exaltation. We could use the rest of our divines maybe to profit craft, maybe, for parts of the stream. We do have 43 Chaos Orbs. We have 33 Div. We could do a little bit of profit crafting, maybe. We'll look at Falconer's jackets, maybe, with, like T1 Evasion Energy Shield. And item level 82. And the reason why we're looking for item level 82 is that, turn my display capture on, but the reason why we're looking for item level 82 is because that is what you need to roll T1 reses. So we're just looking for any Falconer's jacket with a tier 1 prefix roll. We're going to try to fracture that prefix roll. So like this one right here has 105% evasion and energy shield. This guy instantly invited me for 10x. Some of these are pretty insane, but they're not that insane. Flaxross also invited me. Sec. We're going to need some fracturing orbs, too. And there's actually quite a few that are relatively cheap. Relatively cheap. Some of these are, like, absolutely min-rolled, though, which we probably don't want. It actually makes a big difference in the outcome if it's min-rolled versus max-rolled. All right, so we'll get this one, and then, yeah, this needs more flat on it. Wait, this is actually really nice. This is really nice. I would just keep it as is and try to sell it. That's a really nice Falconer's. We're just messing around a little bit right now, though. Messing around and seeing what we can buy. Maybe we can hit a fracture. This one is also pretty nicely rolled. Like the divine on it is actually nice on this one I'm looking at for 2 chaos orbs. We'll do some sleek jackets and we'll do some falconers. Hopefully we can hit the fracture on at least one of these. Like this other one I'm looking at is like max rolled on the flat percent. Alright, this guy wants what, 1 chaos or something? I don't even have 1 chaos. So these are pretty cheap bases, but it's going to be a pretty expensive craft. Listed 4 days ago. We will message this guy as well and try to get this one. And then we will go back to our hideouts. And we'll buy some fracturing orbs for some divines. Oh my god! What? You could buy 10 of these last night. 10 for 1 divine. What? Bro, like the market's fucked. Excuse my language. It's done for. We fractured the thorns, it's bricked. We fractured the life, it's bricked. Oh my gosh. This one was perfectly rolled too on the percent flat with the percent and the flat. That is unfortunate. I think we can recom these though to try and move them over.
Don't know for certain, but we don't even have any Falconer's jackets left. This sleek jacket is actually really nice, though, that we made. Really, really nice sleek jacket, but unfortunately it's just not selling. We could try to craft on this, too. We could try. We could get, like, a dextral annulment and a greater annulment. 7 divines. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my god. My lord. Oh my lord. This bow is bricked too. Like, I don't know what to do. Guess we list this for like 400 divs or something and it'll never sell. I mean, we can keep looking for Falconers, I guess. We can keep looking. We'll try to craft one out. Like, we have... This one here is 1 chaos. Nice. He invited me. Oh, he's in the Trial of Chaos. Can you TP to me, please? I am not teleporting to the Trial of Chaos. It'll be a 10-minute loading screen. If he'd rather leave the party, I'm fine with that. Okay. That works for me. That works. Like, what happened to the market last night? I went to bed and it was fine, and I woke up and it was done for. Could also try to fracture this ring. Why not? I mean, it's an amethyst ring, but yeah, I mean, maybe we go for the Chaos of Hope. Okay, we actually hit Fizz, but we have to hit the evasion too. Okay, we did. Nice. Wait, but we roll... Okay, no, we still have the fire. Okay, so we hit triple damage. Might be worth like a div. It's got int, fire, cold, chaos. I mean, I guess we could quality this. Those were some lucky chaos orbs there. I mean, it adds, what, 10, 30, that's 40, so it's really not that much damage, but it does have, like, alright stats. We'll list it for 5 div. We will trade this guy. I don't remember how many chaos he wanted. 1 chaos. We'll give him 1. If I have some exalted orbs, I'll give him some exalteds as well. Did I find any info on the patch? I did not. There's no info on the forums. I guess some people were asking about it. I'm going to say thank you very much with an exclamation mark. Every time you tell someone thank you, you miss the fracture. Boom. Yeah, we missed the fracture. Wait, I should have recommed this or something. I don't know. Should have recommed it with one of these. Like, we still could, actually. What are even the odds of recomming something like T1 with T1 flat? 20%. That's actually kind of high. We need to order artifacts, though. So no matter what, if this hits, the prefixes are bricked. Okay, thank God it's gone. I didn't want to look at it anymore. I mean, we could buy like a dextral annulment. We can try. I want dextral annulment. I have chaos. How many chaos orbs is it? 94, which is basically 8 divines. Or it's 7.2 div. Like, what kind of jerk does this? I want 1 for 8. Whatever. We'll get a dextral annulment, and then I want greater annulment. 6 for 1 div. These should be really cheap. Yeah, okay. We do have to pay. Okay, there we go. Okay, dextral annulment, greater annulment, and then we annul. We don't have any annulments. We annul this. We still have the int, which is good. It's not bad, but now we have to pray that we hit good suffixes. We hit life regen, and we hit 36% cold res. That's like T1 life regen. It is T1 life regen, so the only way to save this is to annul that life regen. So, I mean, we could go again. No way, you just got a 3-charm heavy belt from a simulacrum with no rarity. That's actually nuts. Found the patch notes, literally nothing, just a few MTX and 1 instance crash. Yeah. I'll be honest. I will be 100% honest with you. If that is all they plan on doing, this will probably be one of the last days I play the league. Which, I don't know. It's not really worth my time. I'd rather go play RuneScape or something. Yeah, you're right. Great patch. Log in. That's it. Are we going to do anything about the fact that 1 Omen of Whittling is currently worth 10 divines, and that on average you need to use 100 Whittlings to hit 1 tier 1 prefix on an item? Overnight, all the prices doubled. Okay, wait. I'm commenting on the forum post. Let's turn display capture on. The prices of every item in the game literally doubled overnight, from 5.5 div per omen to 10 div per omen. Fracturing orbs are currently 4 for 1 divine, and last night they were 10 for 1 divine. Chaos orbs halved, doubled in value, and it's now 10 chaos per divine. The market is out of control, and the game is unplayable for newer players. I have been playing for 10 hours a day since League starts because I have no life, and this game is nothing but suffering and pain. I've acquired over 7,000 divines this league from actually playing the game, and it's really sad to see profit crafters and currency exchange flippers become so successful and rich without ever playing the game because they are abusing the markets as a whole. Nothing is being done to solve this issue, or the issue of crafting, or the issue of gameplay as a solo player as a whole. This is frustrating. It's disappointing. It makes me want to quit the league and find something better to do with my time. As it currently stands, the average solo player who maps and provides services is unable to acquire 99.999% of the items or currency in the game due to market manipulators, due to market manipulation, price fixers, profit crafters, and so much more. When are the actual people, players who support and play the game, going to receive some attention? The last patch was a step in the right direction, but there are still so many issues. I'm disappointed to hear that the next league is on the 29th of August as well, because you stated